Better off. I am wicked, you're insane. But I wouldn't have it any other way. If we're knocked out, I'll go the distance. Pound for pound, we're a perfect match. Pulling punches, but toe to toe, we're always on the road. We're so better, we can't stop, we can't stop. Cause together, we're better off, and we can. Better off, better off. Better off. I am crooked, you clean cuts. I'm wide-eyed, your eyes are shut. If I'm knocked out, I'll go the distance. Pound for pound, we're a perfect match. Pulling punches, or toe to toe, we're always on the road. We're so better, we can't stop, we can't stop. Cause together, we're better off, and we can. And we can. And we can. Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Hope all of you are having a good one. Boys, hopefully today we should be able to log on the alpha with a brand new build. So far, we've been waiting for servers to be up, and hopefully they'll be up. We'll try to see to log on them as soon as they're up. Maybe get a new dungeon. I think there might be a new dungeon today, but it all depends if Blizzard lets us. Okay, so let me first try to see if I can even log on the alpha. See if we have anything available. Let me get the music back up running while we are at it. How you boys all doing? What do we got? We got Jose, we got Steven, Super, we got ourselves Vash, Daniel. What time's here with a dono, my man? It didn't show up unless I do one of these, my man. Wait. There it is! Take a second, my man. How you doing, Temjin? You can we get a hashtag Temjin in chat, showing appreciation for the wonderful dono, my man. Appreciate you, my man. 707 Temjin, my man. Thank you so much, my dude. How you doing, by the way? Oh my God, it played twice. No, that's my fault. I hit it twice and I had a delay, but it's so good. We're good. We're good. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. The servers are down for now. We're gonna give it like 5 minutes to see if they're coming back up. And if they're not coming back up, then you know what? Well, we might do some BFA until servers are up. We'll just maybe do some keys while we're at it. You know what I mean? Finish some sample cider moonshine today. 1 of 40 proof? What the fuck? You take care of yourself, Forgore. Anyway, man. Hope you having a good one, my dude. We got ourselves Steve. We got ourselves Mithra and Cran, the beautiful Lucas. We got ourselves Basic, my dude. Kaz. We got ourselves Stefan. How you doing, my man? From Belgium. Hey, you guys. How you doing, my man? Welcome, welcome from Belgium. From the good old United States of America. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my man? We got Super. We got Vash. How you boys all doing? Welcome back, boys. Let's go. So we're waiting for the alpha. Again, I give it like 5 minutes or so. We'll check in on the alpha servers from time to time. 4 Gore 0, my man. How you doing, my dude? Can we get ourselves 4? In chat, showing appreciation for the one for the donor, my man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the donor, my dude. Thank you so much. You guys have been super generous since we just begun the stream. That's so fucking nice of you guys. I wish the servers were up so at least I could show you some stuff. God damn. Well, hopefully they'll be up soon. Gotta give it some time. Give it the work, bro. Thank you for your advice. I'll appreciate it, my man. Yo. Hey. I do my best. That's all I can do. I don't think I do. I think I can. I try to do the best that I fucking can. The best that I goddamn can. As best I can, man. How you doing, it? Hope you're having a good one, man. You gonna go to the toilet? Can I pause the stream, please? Yeah. Go ahead. We'll just pause it for you. Chat. Pause. Until Yao comes back, okay? We have to pause. Is it gone? Fucked up bitch. I'm joking. Wait until he's gonna be like, fucked up bitch. We're still stream. Not like we're doing much anyway. Pause? Yeah. I pause for no man. You should never pause for any man. Yeah, so hopefully there won't be one of those things where the servers will be up tomorrow, because we really want to check out some of the new alpha stuff. What we can do is we can take a look at some of the alpha stuff that WoW had data mined, right? And we have some blue posts from Blizzard. So let's take a look at those first, man. While waiting for servers to be back up. Let me pull them up real quick. We have a couple blue posts from Blizzard. One on Demon Hunters. Can you believe the Demon Hunters are getting an update? Ooh. Demon Hunters. Ooh. We gotta change to common potions. And then there's one update for classes. Blizz Tracker. Here we go. So we got 2 updates. One of the bigger stuff. Let me see if I can find earn 5 professional skill points weekly in Shadowlands through journals. What the fuck? With data mine interested catch-up mechanisms for professional Shadowlands journals that grant 5 skill points a week. If you cannot afford to acquire mats to acquire quickly launches, books will allow you to eventually. Cool. I think there's gonna be a new dungeon. There's feedback on a class, some sword, some class changes. I guess we can bring up the class changes too, yeah? Let's do that. Wait. What are the class changes? Wowhead? They removed the article with the class changes. Servers still down? They are. Okay, I guess they removed the article with the class changes. What are some of the stuff we can take a look at though? Because look, I was looking for an article with the class changes, right? So they have preamble. This is old stuff. So you go back to page 1, right? So then you would go scroll all the way down. Oh, there it is. Now it shows up. Last time it didn't. No idea. But let's take a look at some of the stuff Blizzard added. So they got a few blue posts. This isn't all the blue posts. We'll probably have more. Alpha, is that up? No, it's not. Okay. We'll check it from time to time. So Demon Hunters are getting an update. I don't know how many of you guys really care. Probably a lot of you at least play Demon Hunter. I don't know how many of you like care as a Demon Hunter, like as a main. Like, what are they getting, right? I think everybody's gonna give them a try just because they're super easy to level. They're super easy to play, and they've always just been so good. There, Jan. They are. We can all agree, Demon Hunters are pretty boring. They don't have too many buttons to play, but they are fun. Like, they're boring in terms of the complexity. There's just not that much of it. However, they just work, and they've never been a bad spec. They've always been like in the top 5. You know what I mean? They might have never been like #1 in every aspect, but they're always top 5, right? Always. Or at least it feels like they are. They're always going to be brought to Dungeons & Raids because they bring a debuff that no other class does. So they're always going to be, like, they can make mages and warlocks and priests look good. Shamans, they can make them look good, but making them do 5% more damage just for existing. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the stuff they got, because... so waiting for Fellblade for Demon Hunter to be baseline. I don't think they've given Fellblade back at all. I think that was only for Legion. And I haven't seen it since. So, there we go. Fair tidings, Illidari. The next build of Shadowlands will have a number of changes based on your feedback, which generally happen with the core kit of Demon Hunter. I think the core kit could be expanded, but that's just me. What improve the talent diversity? Okay, so this is mostly a talent thing. I really think they should bring certain honor talents as baseline mechanics. Like mana burn. Wouldn't that be cool to have a mana burn mechanic back as a Demon Hunter only mechanic? It works pretty well. Remember when Priest had mana burn? That was a cool mechanic. What if you could do that as a Demon Hunter? So you have stuff like Demonic Appetite, Talent. Consuming Soul Fragment no longer reduces the cooldown of I-Beam. So that's the way, as you Chaos Strike or Annihilate, you randomly can just rip souls out of an enemy. Those no longer will consume I-Beam, which I guess it's just a nerf. But the change Cycle of Hatred. Cycle of Hatred now, when Chaos Strike refunds Fury, so as you Chaos Strike or Annihilate, and you gain Fury back with a high crit build. So if you crit on a Chaos Strike, you refund Fury. It will reduce the cooldown of I-Beam instead of Metamorphosis. Reducing the cooldown of Metamorphosis was going to be a long shot, right? But they basically took out the I-Beam mechanic out of Demonic Appetite, and they gave it to Cycle of Hatred to make Cycle of Hatred better. They took it away from Demonic Appetite to make it less of like, you must have Demonic Appetite as the go-to talent. So maybe by nerfing this talent, the other becomes more competitive. By buffing this, maybe it becomes more competitive. We consider addition of I-Beam cooldown reduction to Demonic Appetite, believing in making the talent dominant choice in row. It really does. It's like the best choice. Tracking. Oh, instead we are placing benefit of Cycle of Hatred, which is competing against options for AoE damage. Basically, Cycle of Hatred sucks and we are making it a little bit better, but taking the part that makes Demonic Appetite good into it. Maybe you guys will like it. We'll see. I will have to... Servers up? No. Once the server's up, we could take a look at if anything feels a bit more competitive. Yeah, some take changes too. I'll get through this pretty quickly. Insatiable Hunger. Demon Bite deals 20% more damage and generates 5 to 10 additional Fury. So what changed here? Since this ability only increases the maximum additional Fury that Demon Hunters could generate, it is possible to frequently see no noticeable benefit. The talent will now always result in at least 5 extra generate. Okay, so they increased the minimum. So because it was between 1 and 10 additional Fury or up to 10. Sometimes you would Demon's Bite, and it didn't give you any additional Fury, so at least it would always give you extra 5. Still a bit of RNG, but I guess it makes it a little better. I think, isn't this competitive with Demonic Appetite? If it is, then I can kind of see why they would buff it. Immolation Aura generates 20 Fury when cast. Like, by itself? Oh, so Immolation Aura would just generate Fury. That's cool. That's better than having it generate no Fury, because right now in Alpha... You have Aura, but it doesn't generate Fury baseline. So making it have some baseline Fury generation is nice. Burning Hatred. Immolation generates additional 60 Fury over 12 seconds. Valor Immersion Aura back to Havoc baseline because it was a nice mid-tier AoE damage ability. I think it was cool. Shared across all specs. Player feedback made it clear. Fury generation was an important part of the ability. It felt weird without generating Fury. So we moved the initial burst of Fury to main ability. Fury generation over time will remain as a talent. I think it's a nice way to allow this ability to at least... Because this was kind of the go-to talent and you didn't really pick anything else because this was just so good. So at least you get some Fury. Film Master has been replaced with a new talent, Unbound Chaos. While Immolation Aura is active, so the Film Master is the one where you rush and charge, you do damage, so that charge does more damage. Removed. Instead, Unbound Chaos, while Immolation Aura is active, your inner demon slams into nearby enemies at the end of your Fel Rush, causing chaos damage. Does anybody remember the old trait for Demon Hunters? where on a Chaos Strike, there's a chance that a demon just like explodes behind you, and it does this AoE damage in front of you. That's basically a trait now baked into your immolation aura while you are fell rushing. Fell rush was mastery was a simple buff. Fell rush damage required frequent reorientation of your target. As a result, primary saw play in momentum. Who the hell played momentum in the first place? I guess maybe some people did. I tried it, didn't feel that impactful. By binding the damage bonus to immolation aura, the feel the talent can be taken on its own alongside a momentum. I mean, I think it's good for a little bit extra AoE. It'll also make it not, so you don't just have to just rush through people, but you'll have to make sure you kind of planning your direction. You have to make sure that when you rush in, you'll be in the middle of a trash bag, which can be kind of fun to like backflip and rush in. Big explosion. That could be kind of cool, not gonna lie. More than active button replaced with a passive bonus. No, that was a passive bonus. Fell Master was just buffs the damage of your Fell Rush. No, they did. That was a passive replaced with a passive, but now you have at least a primer. You have to pop Immolation Aura and then charge in and make sure you're doing the right distance, not just rush through enemies. I think this is better, but I don't know. We'll see. Vengeance, Tank, Demon Hunter. Some changes, nothing massive. I think I don't play Tank, Demon Hunter at all. Immolation Aura and Firebrand tooltips have been changed to show total amount of damage done over the duration of the spell. Wait, what am I doing? Immolation Aura and Firebrand tooltips were changed to show total amount of damage. Oh, so instead of doing like it does this amount of damage every second, it's like it'll do this much damage over this amount of time. I think that's a little cooler. You could. It's a small change. Soul Cleave damage increased by 20%. We often see feedback of Soul Cleave as low priority button because of the passive consumption of soul fragments means no healing is lost if it isn't pressed, and Spirit Bomb offers more damage and healing per soul fragment. Many change already that has additional healing to Soul Cleave for each orb consumed, but we also increasing the damage of Soul Cleave as well. We like to see Spirit Bomb used intermittently to apply frailty, but Soul Cleave to be the spec's primary source of healing damage. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because Soul Cleave is useless and buffing it is the only way we're going about it. I'm okay with it. More damage for Demon Hunter too. Woo! You get to use Soul Cleave. I think Soul Cleave and what is the other one? Spirit Bomb. I think, is there no difference how much the cost, how much pain, or in Shadowlands Fury, because they're going getting same bar, same Fury bar. Is there the cost different, like, or is it about the same? We'll see. Addons and Flame no longer increases damage of Immolation Aura, now increases its duration. Increases the duration of Immolation Aura increases the value of the talent's movement speed buff and creates synergy with other talents like Infernal Armor and Redesigner Char Flash mentioned below. I guess that's cool. Longer duration. Yeah, there are the buffs. They're alright. There are the buffs like Infernal Armor that buffs your armor while Immolation Aura is up. So I'm okay. Good talk. How you doing? The Thon for Johnny? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. How you doing, John? I hope you're having a good one, man. All about momentum back in Legion, Fell Rush into DC. Dude, that was so fun. I remember doing that. I remember when Fell Rush, there was like a good month or so where every time you Fell Rush, it would just DC you. It doesn't matter if you were like Fell Rush in midair, Fell Rush on the ground, Fell Rush into a person, or into a wall. It just DC'd you every time. It was great. Feast of Souls healing increased by 25%. This sound is intentionally straightforward. Offer an option that makes Vengeance primary consumer with Soul Cleave better. It's a fine option. We need additional tuning. I don't even know what Feast of Souls is, to be honest. I need to take a look when the server's up. No, they're not. Ah, fuck. Charred Flesh has been redesigned. Immolation Aura damage and increases the duration of Firebrand by half a second. So when you pop a brand on somebody and you flare up into an aura, every time the aura takes on that enemy, that brand is duration is like it goes down, increased, increased, you know. Fire damage alone was not an attractive option when compared to the other talents in a row. The interaction with the Mishal Aura can significantly increase the uptime of a key defensive ability while also increasing its overall damage. This creates interesting synergies. I like it. An ability causes another ability to do another thing. I'm okay with it. That's some Demon Hunter changes right there. Nothing crazy. There is a priest. I think Devouring Plague should finally be available once we can get on the alpha. Hopefully we'll be able to get on the alpha today. And there's also another small change to combat potions. So when using potions inside of raid or dungeons, they changed it to be 5-minute cooldown. Best part of it, fell rush into a rock and get it flung 100 yards. That was actually enjoyable. Actually, no joke. I actually like that. The fact that you could just get like, you could just travel distances. You know what I mean? About Chaos Blade thing. About Chaos Blade thing. The talent from back in Legion, you mean? Moved an active bonus replaced with a passive bonus re. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, so Durangel's Demon Hunter, they're trying to make him a little bit better in terms of using Soul Cleave and improving on talents. Same thing for Havoc Demon Hunter, trying to improve on their talents. We'll see how good it's going to be. What's up, boy type? Spirit Bomb and Soul Cleave is a 30 pain, so it's both the same. Okay, well, it makes it so that Spirit Bomb is something you'll apply as a debuff, and then you'll Soul Cleave the rest of the time. Unless, for some reason, Spirit Bomb just ends up doing more damage in the long run anyway. They keep trying to buff Soul Cleave, but maybe with this buff, they might have it here. Being able to play with smaller numbers, I think it's actually helping Blizzard in terms of just trying to define like damage output and balancing tuning. Because I feel like it's so much easier to balance the smaller numbers we're getting right now. Genki drama, I don't know how Genki is. Similar Feral changes. Jeez, I know! I'd like some Feral updates. I think Ferals are pretty good right now. They just need a couple talent changes here and there. What is that? Why did it have a square? Is that because like there's some community person? Anyway. Changes to common potions. That's another one that your boys are going to carry if you do raids or mythic pluses. Or I guess if you use potions in PvP like Battlegrounds. So we have ourselves, in this next build of Shadowlands Alpha, common potions such as primary stat potion, so potions to buff yourself, mana potions, well, 5-minute cooldown. Normally, in a raid environment, you would pre-pot, right? Before you pull the boss, like 2 seconds before, you'll pop a common potion, do damage, and you'll have a common potion later in the fight. With this change, they make it a 5-minute cooldown flat. Not locked, so you can use them in combat. So instead of like Mythic Plus dungeons, Feral is a great value, Rogue change my mind. Is a great value Rogue change my mind? Yo, okay, where's that innervate? Where does Feral have an innervate? Let's talk about that one. Where's your innervate? Also, where's your Cloak of Shadows? Well, I would like a shroud, please, Feral. Oh, you don't have any of these things? Oh, I'm sorry. Ferals are not bad, it's just rogues have so much more utility when it comes to dungeons and raids. Either survivability, the raw survivability, or other utilities. Like a Feral, like if you bring a Feral, or you could bring a Boomkin, because you can give Incarnation, and have basically the same toolkit as a Feral, plus, or bring a Rogue. That's the only reason why I would be like, I would like for Ferals to be good, but right now I can see why they're not. Although they are pretty great at AoE damage, they slam in AoE, they're pretty cool. I like Ferals, I want to see more Ferals. That'll be in Toxic. We have a guildie who plays Feral in our raid. We have a guildie. I want him to play more Feral. I like Ferals. But I think it's also okay to acknowledge the reasons as to why a certain class or spec is not that good. Feral isn't even Walmart, it's odd lots rogue. I agree with that one. Without flame to Ferals, I agree with that. But rogues for like a kitten. I got a 475 plumage trinket from chest today over here in my Outlaw. I'm not sure what you do. Think it's any good yourself. It's not a bad trinket. I like my Sims. I feel like my Sims are inaccurate. It's a decent trinket. It's definitely not one of the top tier trinkets for rogues, but it can be good. The extra versatility you gain during the damage output, like during bursts, is nice. I mean, it's not a bad trinket whatsoever. I think rogues like Outlaw in particular are playing with crit trinkets, right? You got Spyglass, maybe Dice. You got maybe Electromental and Jar if you just want some raw damage passive proc trinket, but of course you also have the Vita trinket, and then you have the Coral. Those are probably some of the best trinkets right now. I mean, because Outlaw rogues are playing big mad crit build, mad crits. What if Feral had a shifter spec where animal form change per ability use animation instead of toggle modes? A shifter spec where animal form change per ability use. So every time you use an ability, you change it to a form. Didn't they used to have something like that before? But I know that bear form, cat form shifting was like off GCD, so it was a lot easier. What comes to the best for arcade mage Dal? Right now, I think it's going to be crit and severe 3s and strike through. Severe 3s and strike throughs. Severe 3 and strike through net you quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot of damage. Because the more we're able to crit, the better, and then damage increases with crits is better as well. Because as a spec, you can't. Second versatility is not nearly as much value. It's rather just being all. Hopefully you crit, especially when you're going for the big burst damage, because your burst is quite high, and if things crit while you're bursting, well then you're good. It's kind of RNG, but you're playing to the crit percentage. TD rank 3 for Miss Plus. You could run TD for M Plus. It's not terrible because you're going to be in melee a lot. Arcane explosioning. I don't know if it's like the best in a long term. It's decent to start with, but eventually you want to get a full set of crit and strike through. I don't know. You got to sim to find out how much crit and strike through you need. Because it is like, I think there might be a cap of like 50% or something. Like a 1 in 2 chance to crit. And if you crit, you do a lot of damage. So I would sim your character. They would change weekly chest reward to be an item with your highest rank key and not just random piece from any dungeon. So it's just not going to be completely RNG in Shadowlands. As far as we know, let me see if the servers are up. Not up. As far as we know, what Blizzard said last time about Shadowlands stuff is we'll get a choice of like 3 different pieces overall. Like we get bracers, boots, and gloves. Or we can go chest, belt, and pants or something. So at least you'll be able to get a category of gear or something choice. We haven't got to test it yet. Well, we have is Blizzard, like this, some of the ideas they had back when they presented Shadowlands, but nothing concrete. You know what I mean? So once they have more concrete stuff for us to test, they could talk about how their gear rewards are going to be. Yeah. Is anyone good? Yeah, they're pretty good right now. Okay, so common potion. Basically, common potions will be put on a 5-minute cooldown. You don't have to worry about pre-pot stuff or anything. I don't think this solves any issues, really. In a long fight, you'll be able to use 2 potions, but on a 5-minute cooldown, I guess like if you miss the pre-pot, you don't have to worry about it. Again, I don't really think this solves any issue. Pre-potting wasn't difficult whatsoever. Especially if you're a coordinated guild. The only time this would be a kind of an issue is if you're pugging and somebody pulls early. And I guess this also kind of limits the players from spending too much gold on consumables, because in Mythic Pluses you could actually have a pre-pot for almost every trash pack. Depends how fast or slow you're pulling. But if someone was to spend all that gold for pre-pack, trash packs and pre-potting all that, I think it's perfectly fine. I think they should be allowed to. Some people have said it's an exploit that people are pre-potting. I don't really know if you'd call it exploit. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just them trying to fix an issue that isn't an issue in the first place. But that's okay. I don't really know if that was necessary. But it's okay. You know, I don't really know about that one. Yeah. So hopefully we get some servers back up online. Let's hang out here for 5 minutes or so. See if the servers come back. And if they don't, we'll probably do some BFA stuff until servers are up. And just survival rework? Not yet, no. It's not really a matter of no survival rework. It's not really a matter of if Blizzard is going to do any kind of reworks for classes. It's mostly a matter of when. Right? They're taking 1 class at a time in most cases, or a couple of classes at a time, depending on the update. This time they took on Demon Hunter and Talents. Next week it could be any other class. Arcane Mythic for the week. We could get a Mythic done for the week on Arcane. It is Tyrannical week, so we could go full big burst combo. Actually, we go AoE damage. I feel like it just works really well. Except I haven't wasn't pulled yesterday. I have to work today because Amazon obviously tried. God damn, guy. Well, hopefully you have yourself take it as easy as you can, my man. Take it slow, nice and steady. Man. Amazon's probably like, man, we're gonna make so much money since it's still locked down. Stream DC, boys. Hopefully we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're good now. Okay, sorry, boys. There was a bit of a hiccup in the frames. We dropped a couple of frames. Sorry about that. You guys in Ohio? Nah. Not me. I'm on the coast. One of them. Is even on the still 3-button class of Shadowlands? 4. Big improvements. Did you see my B tag scheme in Discord? Did you see my bag scheme in the Discord? Oh yeah, I saw a fuckload of bags you got going on there, bud. That's a fuckload of bags there, bud. Can I scroll back up? Was it in general? Or was it in WoW discussions? I think it was in general. Maybe it was in WoW discussions. Oh yeah, there's one discussions. Why do you have so many bags? Are you trying to like put up a bunch of bags as people are going to be leveling in the next expansion or something? I think that would probably be the way to do it. There was a glitch in the Matrix for a second. There was. Big fan, watching a long time from UK. What's up, Star? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. I'm in AZ. Oh, shit. Dal, you my daily therapist session of broke down. My man, dude. Yo, guy. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I can be somewhat helpful, man. That's all I'm saying. Trust me, everybody been there, man. Everybody been there. Everybody has that one small thing out there that's just holding it together. Keep it away from a fucking break, dude. You're not the only one, trust me. Trust me when I say that. Holy shit. The sell for 1.47k, I'm saving it for Long Boy. Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay. Well, if you're going to be selling them one at a time, I wouldn't like list a bunch of them because I think the price is going to depreciate. I don't know if like after pre-patch the Long Boys is going to be gone or only because during pre-patch people are going to be questing and leveling, right? You could fill the bags up and people could buy up all those bags while they're leveling, right? But I don't know. We'll see, yeah. What's up, nervous about my prod paladin in Shadowlands? Wasn't a fan of a holy power when prod previously had it. Would love to just relook at it. WOTHL paladin's playstyle. Wrath of the Lich King. Wattle. Yeah. So I feel like right now the current playstyle of BFA, you have charges, and with a high enough haste, you can basically have your shields up all the time with all the armor benefits and all the mitigation for a paladin pretty regularly. But holy power does create a little bit more sustainability without the need of you have more sustained output of what's the word I'm thinking of? More sustained output of mitigation. Right? You can maintain a shield all the time, Word of Glory regularly. And holy power helps normalize without need of high amount of haste or high amount of stats. I guess the best way to put it. We're not being able to play with the Paladin. They're definitely right now looking like one of the better tanks, one of the sturdier tanks. Early balancing, so maybe the Blizzard didn't balance the other tanks just yet. Or maybe Paladins are overtuned. It could be. But right now they're looking like one of the most steadier tanks, at least in dungeon content. I've killed a couple tanks, and I've had a guildie of mine who plays tanks regularly try just about every single tank in the game. He's right now gravitating towards the Blood DK, Prod Paladin easily, Brewmaster. Demon Hunter isn't bad. He's just kind of, I just don't see him play that much. Bear Jude is kind of shaky. Depends on the player, I guess. Yeah, maybe I just haven't seen a good one so far. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about a prod. I'm pretty sure Blizzard will reconsider stuff if anything. It's not feeling bad. I think it's improving on the current playstyle if anything. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. Do you think Art of Azeroth Essences will be the same? I hope they do. So over Essences. Like, I'm playing with Essences. I'm playing with them. It's all fine. You know, it's part of the game. But once pre-patch hits, Blizzard said I think they're not going to disable Essences. You just won't be able to use them in Shadowlands. I would like for us to retire the necklace altogether. Remove it. Remove it completely. Right? And I like for us to turn off corruptions. Just in a snap. The Thanos snap that shit. Right? Because we're gonna have to wean ourselves off of essences and corruptions while waiting for Shadowlands, right? While waiting for Shadowlands, we're gonna have to play with our classes and specs without any of those crazy corruptions. So I think they should do an early pre-patch, like 3 months before pre-patch, to let us test out all the content. Let us have like some mock arenas or whatever. Let us have like some sort of just a bit of raiding and tune the content to the raids. Let us do Mythic Plus dungeons in the same time, but maybe like reduce any missed health or something, because right now the dungeon mobs are packed, right? Bunch of enemies everywhere or something. Or maybe bring Bonsamdi, or just do like a off-season thing. Bring Bonsamdi seasonal thing, just so we can have fun with Bonsamdi for a little bit. And just tune all the mobs or whatever. Just an off season, so like none of the seasonal stuff really matters. Just because you can do Mythic Plus, but you don't get any kind of like achievements for it or whatever. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm kind of over it. RuneScape necklace revamp. Let's get some amulets in there. Dude, let's fucking go. Fucking bring the forest in there too, dude. Let's fucking go. Yeah, but what's up, Leo? How do you remember? 100% crit and haste. I hit level 55 and boom, back to 15. I don't think we're gonna go back to 15 though. No, I don't think we're gonna have low numbers like 15. But I don't even know what we're gonna get, honestly, dude. We're gonna have to wait and be patient with it. That's for sure. But I think early pre-patch will get people acclimated, if anything. Holy shit, Athaman played this character for 1,000 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Wow. Holy shit, that's pinpoint perfect. Holy shit. That's insane. What the fuck? Chat, well, look at this. 1,000 days played, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Perfect. Literally perfect. Holy fuck. As there are the reason secondary stats have been slow to build on classes. That is true! Because we don't have secondary stats on those. That is true. You are correct. So maybe we'll actually gain quite a bit of stats. Well, I mean, we'll lose stats because the corruptions are pretty massive, but we won't lose nearly as much. But that's big brain! I haven't got any corruption in Squid WoW for COD coming back at Shadowlands. Well, as long as you like them COD, man. What is it? The female gnome customization options for Shadowlands build earrings. Okay, well, they got earrings for female gnomes, but where's my alpha, Blizzard? Blizzard! Do we just go and do a Mythic Plus, boys? Do we just go and do a Mythic Plus because the servers aren't up? Do we just jump into Arcane Mage, have some fun with it, then check up on the servers right after? Chat, what do you think? Do we just chill here and wait? Oh, they're back up! Oh! The timing, though! We are back. Not even worries. Forget about it. We're back. Woo! Perfect timing. Exactly. All right, let's see what are some of the new updates, customizations. Do we have any new ones? Let's take a look at new customizations. I think Orc's supposed to have new stuff. Do they have anything new? Okay, well, I mean, they have some eyes that don't work. Faces. Tones that I don't think are different. They don't have new haircuts. No new haircuts for them. No new facial hair. Some of these might be new, actually. I don't know if this is new or not. I don't think this is. Yeah, I don't think that's a new. I don't think there's anything new. None of these hairstyles look new. Piercings didn't work. Is there any preset colors for armor? Or preset tiers? I don't think it is. I think all this stuff is the same. Just making sure that the armor didn't change. Alright, so what else is new? Do we have the Void of customizations? Hold on, let me make them not Death Knight. Oh, the eyes. Eye color. Well, I like the purple. Like, ooh, that looks so good. Holy shit. Faces. They have some new stuff. No new skins. Hair, I think, is all the same. Well, we can go full bald now. Well, actually, that was available before. Hair color for the eyebrows. And then earrings. Okay, so they have a preset earrings. You can't change those at all. What else is new? I don't think night elves are any new. All this stuff has been available before. These look so good, by the way, dude. All these presets for night elves look awesome. What about the males? I don't think that's any different either, is it? Hmm. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It's like Geralt of Rivia, but a night elf, dude. If anybody played Witcher back in the day. Oh, interesting look. I think I saw one that looked kind of like Nixium. Nixium, is that you? Plus the scars and wrangled ears. That's like Nixium, right? What do we have? Gnomes? Wait, whoa, I think they're new. Wait, whoa, I think that's new. Wait a second. I think they got better beards. Oh, they got new stuff. The gnomes, boys, the gnomes. All right, let's go to the mustache and short beards. Just so we can see as many updates as we can. So we got faces. I don't think these change at all. Oh, I like the smiley face. I also like this pudgy face though. Let's make a pudgy gnome. You got the skin tones. What else is new here? Oh, you could go really dark. Oh, purple eyes, dark skin. Interesting. Does it go for like just a little lighter? Yeah. I feel like you could see some of the facial features maybe a little bit easier. Then we got ourselves hair. That's all old. Mohawk, loose, genius, the curl, blade. That's all same. Mayhem. That's new. We got mayhem. We got ourselves what's called the hedgehog. Sanic, is that you? Imparted. Oh, I like the hedgehog, dude. Let's do the hedgehog. Actually, no, let's go big, dude. Let's go mayhem. Let's do this. Shadow Priest. Oh, Shadow Priest should have been updated too. We have different hair color options. I feel like textures in the eyebrows look a little funky still. Is that just me? I feel like certain textures just... Oh, is this new? I think that's a new color. I look like I'm working in a Willy Wonka factory now. We got red, blue. Oh, purple, dude. Let's go the deep perp, dude. Deep perp. We got sideburns, chops. We got ourselves a goatee, full beard. We got ourselves chin puff, curtain, pointed, garden. Oh, okay. So this is a little bit better now. Let's go full. Oh no, let's go one of the new ones. Let's do parted. No, let's do garden. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Oompa Loompa. Yeah. Eyebrows. We could have known. We have straight eyebrows. We got low, raised, wide, small. Oh, surprised. Oh, what's going on? High. Oh, whoa. Really fat pieces of hair on there. We got steep, bushy. Yeah, they got some lots of... Is that really a fucking eyebrow? Motherfucker, I can't even grow that long. The fuck is this? Mustache. We got standard, waxed, bushy, handlebar. We got styled, split, full. Ooh, that looks good. Look at that. That looks so good. We got Tuskar. A Tuskar mustache. Hold on. The beard. Tuskar mustache, dude. It's actually called Tuskar. Tuskar in the game. We can play as Tuskar now, boys. Dandy. Oh. I like Dandy. And then Shocked. I like the Shocked one. We're gonna go for Dandy, dude. Dandy boy right there. Beard? Okay, that's perfect. It fits so well. Eye color? Change the eye colors. So one of the eyes actually looks to the side. You have blues, greens, brown. Yeah, I like the blue. Look at this boy. Look at this little gnome. I like that, dude. I would totally play that. That looks good. God, the mustache, dude. I strive to be like this man right here. Just the mustache alone. The beard and the hair. And I can't do that with eyebrows, dude. I don't have the genetics for that. All right, the girls. Do they have anything new? Oh, they do. Okay, so we can actually take a look just to make sure. What do we got? Faces. I think those are about the same, right, chat? Love it. Well, make a gnome expansion. Dude, hopefully Mechanos will get updates too. You know what I mean? We got skin tones available as well. Einstein, it looks good. We have dark. Okay. Oh, okay. We could go. I think this is new. This is new. So we can go really dark. We can go for tan. Let's try making a tan gnome, right? I think this is new, right? Is that new? Let's try tan. I think that's new, but I could be wrong on that one. Okay, so they have the hairstyles that are all about the same as the old ones. Some new stuff, though. We got looped, tied, braids, punky, flipped. That one was new. That's like the Princess... No, not Princess Leia. That's Full House, I think. We have donut bun, which I think that's new, actually. The donut bun. We have bald. Bad head. Oh, dude, look at that. Bad head. We have curls, which looks like a dwarven haircut. I think dwarves wear something like that. Then we got some chibi. We got chibi haircut. I think we have to do chibi, dude. We gotta do chibi. That's some weeb shit right there. We have to do it. Hair color. Okay, so I think we have all the same ones as the males. So that is a new one. I like the color of this one. We have blonde, blue. Let's go for blue, man. Let's go for blue. Battle, sorry, yo, Caldell. What's up, Brandon? How do you mean? Battle? Is that you, my man? We got eye color. They such bug eyes, man. We'll probably go for that similar blue. Just to match. Earrings. So apparently they have new earrings, as Y had pointed. Okay, hold on. Earrings. Paired, right, left. Guess I'll put them down the middle so we can see it. Hexagons. Ooh. That looks cool. I like the way that looks. Crystals. Dude, Frost Mage with this. That looks awesome. What the hell? Shards. Diamonds. Discs. Gems. Gears. Yo, that looks cool. I kind of want to do diamonds or something. I want to do shards. Let's do these. That looks awesome. And new Culturans, we'll check them after. I don't think Culturans got anything new this time. And then earring color. Oh, you can actually color them. Oh, you can do purple. Wait, what about gears? Can you color gears? Yeah, so the gears do have colorings on them. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's the female gnomes. What else do we have? Draenei, I don't think I have anything new. Draenei, I think, have gotten one thing that's new, and that is going to be jewelry color. Yeah, so now you can change the jewelry color in Draenei. Can I change the jewelry at all? Horns, style, tail. So you have tail like longer and ornate. I need to see if there's a hairstyle for like jewelry. Horns. Jewelry color, but where's jewelry? Did they remove it? I think they removed jewelry, boys. Yeah, I think they removed jewelry from the recent build, but you could do certain jewelry updates. I guess I could record parts of it. So you have jewelry color of like the... what's on the hair or tendril or something? You could change that. Music, hello? Also changes this right here. So let's go for a... let's go for a color that's like... cool tier, like a bright bronze and blue. Look at the tail. No, bright bronze and blue. Let's change to like a red, right? Let's change to like a red. Let's do green. Let's do green. Let's do green, right? So we have like silver green. And see the tail changed as well. I think on the males it should be easier to see. Yeah. So facial hair, hairstyle, color, headdress. So we're gonna circlet. You can change the jewelry color. It also changed certain parts, right? Like the tail, it can change the tail. Let's go for long tail. I think it changes like this band down the bottom. So let's see, jewelry color. Let's go for like a silver. The band is now silver. Oh, and this one, the hair is also green. So it changes like all the jewelry that the character is wearing. So you can't change the type of jewelry, but you can change the color scheme for sure. So if you want to look more like a Draenei from Argus or something, be all blue and shit or purple or whatever. It's cool. It's cool. It's some new stuff. Alright, let's see what else is new. Worgen, I don't think I had anything new at all. But Worgen have already had plenty of updates. Yeah, none of these are new, but yeah, if you guys first time seeing it, there's a lot of customization available. Alright, what else we got? Panda. I don't think they got anything new. They've had customization last week. That hair option wasn't new, by the way. If it's new, I'll let you know. For some of you, it might be new, but for me, it's not. Okay, cool. What else we check? Nothing there. Dark Iron Dwarfs, I don't think any new. Culturan, let's go just... oh, you can do eye color now as a Culturan. You can choose which eye is blind if you go for the blind setup. Yeah, so nothing really new for Culturan, just the eye color. You can change the eye colors now, which is cool. Can I do the Dark Iron Dwarf? I don't think you can, right? Piercings, hair... yeah, they're always gonna have those red eyes. That doesn't change. Mechanome, I think, might have gotten a few changes. Oh! Yeah, Mechanome got a few changes. It's not really gonna be in the face. It's really gonna be... not in the haircut either. I think it's the skin tone. They got the same skin tones as normal dwarves. Let's see if we can go for armor upgrade. Leg upgrade, okay. So for gold, and I want a modification, take out the... I want to see the eyes. So I think the eye color can also be changed, yeah? Oh, you can go full blind. That's pretty cool. And then you get, you know, mustaches. Hair colors are not that different. I think they're about the same. I don't have a mechanome, so I wouldn't know. Hair is about the same. Face is about the same. Yeah, so they got a couple updates like the skin tones and eyes, but that's really about it. I'm gonna guess same with the females. I doubt they got anything new. We could just flip through it. Yeah, you could have the blind eyes and darker skin tones now, which is cool. I guess mechanomes already have mechanical parts, so they don't have to worry about new stuff. Yeah, so they have all the other stuff. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, mechanomes didn't really get too much. Horde. So we looked at the orcs, nothing really there. I don't think Undead have any new. This is all this is the same that we've seen. For some of you guys, this might be new. I think the eyes though, hold on, the eye color for bright, I don't remember that one being there, but that's cool. I think you could do bright eyes like that. I don't think any of this is new. Okay, well that's cool. Males, I don't think are any different. I'm just going through quick look. I don't think that's any new. Seems about the same. I really like the dark skin tone. It really looks like more deceased on Undead. Then male Tauren, I think there's one thing that's new for male Tauren. Flower. So facial hair, we looked at it before. I did a video on it. Not really new. Go for curtain. That's all same. Eye color is decorations. Flower. You can add a flower if you want to. Everything else is the same. Everything else is as it was. But I can have a flower. I guess it's cool. Nothing crazy. Body paint and body paint color. Oh, that's cool. No new horns either. Okay, well that's alright. Trolls, we looked at them last time. Trolls got a new body paint with last update. Face-wise, they don't look any different. Body paint, they don't look any different. I wish male trolls got more face presets, because there's only 5 and they're all angry. Female trolls, I think, are about the same. I don't think that changed at all either. Except the body paint looks good as hell. Did what else get anything new this build? Nope, that's a vegan Tauren, bro. It is a vegan Tauren. Yeah, nothing new there. Blood Elves, I don't think are any different. Wait, maybe the eyes are a little different. Eyes are the same. Or maybe, whoa, there's a bright eye. Look, there's a normal yellow eyes. Green, yellow, bright yellow. So they added a bright yellow. That's new. And I think finally the jewelry works on them. Yeah, I don't think the jewelry finally has a texture. Prior to this, it didn't really have a texture. Now I can go for a different color, silver or golden. And then you can do that. I don't think anything else changed. Let me skip through it. Yeah, nothing else changed. That's cool though. For the males, I don't think anything else changed either. Yeah, I don't think anything else changed either. That's pretty cool. I think goblins might have changed though. Yeah, I think they changed them. Okay, so let me record that. So you have the face presets. Face presets are not really much. It's just mostly the wrinkles. Doesn't actually change too much. You have the skin hues. I think those are not that different. I think that's actually different. That green, it's like an orc green. So I think they have the really like orange. They have like a other type of green. And they have like the really green. I think that's new. I could be wrong on that one though. Haircut options. I think they might have some new ones. I don't play a goblin, so I have no idea what's new, what isn't. To be honest, all of them look the same. No, there is new ones. Like, look, they have this here. That's a new one. It doesn't have a name for it. Everything else has a name. But you have this one. Ooh, I like the chops down here. The little beard pieces. Nose peg. Yeah, I saw that too. Then hairstyle, we have 21. Is It's kind of like a slick up above. I like that greaser hairstyle going on. And then we get like the just let it lay down, kind of let it hang. That's cool. I like the greaser thing. Let's go for the greaser look. Hair color. Oh, you could go really blue. What the fuck? Okay, so I think those are mostly the same. I don't know what's new, what isn't. I don't think they ever had red though, or this kind of green, or blue like that, or purple, or this kind of blue. So that's new. Let's go with this blue. Actually, let's do the bright blue. I like the bright blue. Ears. That's just ear shape. I think this might be a little new, but I could be wrong. It's so hard to tell, dude. I don't play Goblin. Eyes. Okay, so you can finally change the eye color. That is nice. So you don't always have to be all purple eyes, which I like. I was kind of getting tired of everybody having purple eyes. Nose. What the fuck was that? Hold on. Droopy. Oh my god, it's a beak right there. Holy shit, boys. That's a beak right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Woo. Woo. Oh goodness. Let's go for the. I want to go for the beak, dude. That's a blunt force weapon, dude. Headbutt somebody. Mess around. Get fucking knocked out, dude. Then you have the chin, so you can change the way your chin looks. That's cool. Then you have jewelry. Piercings. None. And then you have gauges. I kind of like the gauges. Like plugs. I like plugs. Nose piercing. None. You have the ring. Double ring. Oh yeah. That is hard to see, though. That is hard to see. You can colorize the jewelry, too. I wonder, depending on your nose, if you have like different presets. Because let's see what kind of piercing you have with this one. If it changes at all. Oh! It's a bone. But for some reason when I did this nose here, the bone doesn't show up the same way. Oh, it was like hidden. What the fuck? That was weird. It wasn't showing up. That's pretty cool. Fairy Tale Goblin. It really is, dude. I love the beak. My health is a goblin. Dude, everybody who plays a disc priest plays goblin. So all those disc priests, rejoice. This is literally the race for disc priests. I'm not even joking. Alright, the girls, I think they got new stuff. Yeah, I think they do. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, that actually looks not bad. We got different faces, so I think the faces didn't change much. I think those are mostly the same. I do like the, this in the eyes, that makeup. So we're gonna go with that face. Tone same as the males. Let's go for like a more orange look. Hairstyle. Okay, so we have the original hairstyles, right? All the same. And then we have new ones. Bald. We have this like side thing. Flippity thing. We have messy. And we have like a ponytail looking thing. Let's do the ponytail, dude. I kind of want to go with this one. I want to go with the this one, but let's do the ponytail. Let's make that work. Got haircut options that also colors the eyebrows too. I'm not a huge fan of the red. Let's go for orange. Yeah, I like that. Ears. Okay, so we can choose the ears. We can have them perked up. Kind of like the perked up ears. Eye color. I like this green. I like this subtle green. We have a nose. Oh, okay, so, oh my god, that's a schnoz right there. We can have droopy, blunt, button, and I think, oh, Jesus, pointy, stab someone with it. Long, Jesus, Pinocchio. Straight, what is that, bulb, upturn, and short. Let's go button. And then we have chin. As you can see from the side, the chin protruding. Oh my god, yo, you could go for... Dude, that's a deadly weapon. The nose and the chin, dude. God forbid if they ever charge you as a warrior. They're not going to charge you weapon first. Just face first, dude. Just the chin of diamonds, man. The nose to pierce the fucking heavens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's deadly. Ear piercings. Oh, you kind of hard to see them through the hair, but you can have hoop rings, nose piercings. That's pretty cool. And give them all a color. I do think that there's maybe a certain presets with ears that isn't showing up. Yeah, that's a different preset we didn't see before. Wait, is it with certain options for the nose? Do you get different? I think it depends on the nose preset. You get different like options. Because look, I didn't see this before. Yeah, so it seems like depending on ears and nose presets, you get certain things that can be changed, but not a lot. Like here has 4 choices. This one has only 3. This one has 3. So I guess it depends on the nose of choice, right? It depends if you have the original nose or one of the new noses. And the ears too. I wonder why they made that. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to be, but yeah. That's pretty cool though, right? That's pretty cool. Pandas, I don't think I have anything new. Oh god. This is still pretty new. I think they added earrings though. I think they added earrings because look, they're like separate from the ears. Yes, I think you're supposed to be able to select earrings if you want to for certain setups. Maybe at a later time. Xandas I don't think are any different. Yeah, no different. Yeah, nothing different there. Xanamales I don't think are any different either. I don't remember the tattoo on the belly like that, but I think that's mostly, yeah, mostly different. Did the MAGA orgs get anything new? So you're missing eyes whenever you're hunched over, but that's about it. Females, I don't think got anything new either. Yeah. Nightborn got jack shed, did they? We're supposed to get eye color at some point, but we don't. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's about everybody. I'll literally take a look at every update. Yeah, no new updates. Alright, let's take a look at the classes. First one I have to look at is Priest, dude. Where's my Priest at? Bert? Why the fuck do I have Bert? Here we go. Take a look at Priest, boys. Blizzard should give Nightborn arcane hair. They should give him more haircut. They should give him same haircut options as the Night Elves. Right? And make tattoos more visible, not just reflectable. They really need new hairstyles for Nightborn. Just 3. Yeah, they do. Also new eyes. I know they're supposed to have a blind eye option at some point, but more eyes would be great. Like purple, blue, white, or like, I don't know. Any one of those like Nightborn colors that match. Like, take the eyes, but then give it like a shade of like a sky shade. And then arcane blue. And then like purple like the Suramar or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or experiment. Go ham. You like trying to stop Goblin Mage from without those. They'll sneeze out ice lances. You fucking know they will. You fucking know it, mate. Alright, take a look at Priest. I think we're supposed to get a new ability. I think Talons didn't really change at all. Wait, is that Preach? Preach Rogue? Preach Rogue? Preacher? Is that the Preacher? That is the Preacher, isn't it? Wait, do we have a new dungeon? Spires of Ascension, I think, is new. Hold on, Spires of Ascension, is that new? It is! New dungeon, boys! Yo, let's go for as a DPS for that one, as in Shadow Priest. Or should we do Demon Hunter? We'll try queuing for it. Alright, so where's my new ability? Where is it? Where is it? Devouring Plague is back! It does 600 shadow damage plus additional 416 over 12 seconds. Damage caused by Devouring Plague heals the caster. Now where the fuck am I gonna put you? I feel like I don't have any more buttons anywhere. I mean, I guess I could put it here. It's kind of awkward to put it on a mouse button. It's almost like I want to move power infusion somewhere else. Alright, let's test out Devouring Plague. So this does 604 shadow damage plus additional 416 shadow damage over 12 seconds. No cooldown, it costs 50 sanity, that's all. Okay, so here's a bone mauler. We're gonna gain some sanity here, right? I don't know how much health this thing has, so let's actually kill this enemy. We'll just kill it just for the sake of killing it, okay? Real quick. Here we go. Just because I can't see its health. We got this guy over here. It's a disease. And I think it's doing damage. It ticks twice. Can I extend it? I don't know if I can extend it. I want to kind of try it. Hold on, can I press it twice and like make it a really long duration or something? Also, I take quite a lot of damage there, don't I? Okay, let's do this. Hold on, let's get a full setup with Devouring Plague, right? We'll get 2 uses of it. 1, 2. Okay, I do think it actually... No, it doesn't extend. No, it doesn't overlap. It doesn't even show up as a dot either, so it's really janky in its implementation. I mean, it did some damage there. Right? The damage is kind of laughable, not gonna lie. So it says it's supposed to do 416 shadow damage over 12 seconds. It actually does double of that. And it ticks twice. This damage heals the priest. I feel like the heal is very negligible. Does it actually heal me though? Hold on, Mauler, come here. So I have health. And I hit him with a... Hold on. Let me use it. Let me get enough resources so I can use it twice. Okay. So we're gonna get bitten a couple of times, right? I'm gonna check out the shield. Where's my health? Pop. This is a heal me. Doesn't heal you. Doesn't heal you one bit. Actually doesn't heal you. No, so right now he doesn't heal at all. Interesting. Huh. Okay, interesting. Thank God, then allied race we are done. That seems so bad. It does seem really bad, doesn't it? Oh no. It does very little damage. How much damage does a pain do? Shadow or pain? It's a basic priest ability, so I have to look at here. So this is at least 1,000 damage over 16 seconds. This thing does 604 damage first time it hits, and then it's supposed to do 416 shadow damage over 12 seconds. Instead, it does double that over 12 seconds, but it only takes twice. What the fuck? Where's the portal to Ouroboros? Blizzard! Where's my portal? Blizzard! They disable the portal to fucking Ouroboros. What? Why? I don't understand. I was gonna go travel and hit a train dummy for a second. Because there's no fucking train dummies in this area. Oh my goodness. Wait. I think I can do it. I think I can actually, if I talk to this guy and leave Torghast, then I can go to the train dummy area. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hold on. I'll leave. Let me enter Torghast. Let me exit Torghast. I'll be put in Bastion. I can run to the train dummy so we can really look at the numbers. And I'll requeue for that dungeon while we're at it. How does that sound, boys? Will they be new races? No, I think they're just going to upgrade and modify current races. Oh, they shaded it. Oh my god, this place looks a little different. It looks a little differently shaded. Nicer looking for sure. There's a massive hallway back here too. Oh, that looks cool. Well, that looks cool. Oh my goodness. There's a door now to exit. Yes, exit. I know I want to. There it is. What is the purpose of it? So it's supposed to be an ability like when you're questing as a priest, right? And you're building up all your sanity. And you're like, Well, I kind of don't want to have to go all the way into void form, build all that sanity all the way into void form. You just kill one enemy and then have to redot enemies, and then by then you lose your void form, and then you have to rebuild it back up. So it's supposed to be a way, the Blizzard, at least the blue post they posted, it's supposed to be a way for you to kind of be able to just snap enemies out of existence when they're super low in health. That's all. That's I actually pick up the flight path in case I need it, because if I need to go back to the flight path thing later, then I'll be able to do that. Yep. Wait, do I have it unlocked already? I don't. Okay, well, we're just gonna go back. I wonder whether to move the portal to Orbos, dude. I kind of, maybe the Orbos is getting constructed. Let me head over to the, I think new people get invited, because this guy seems like he's new. Yeah, I think this dude is brand spanking new. New people get invited. That's awesome. Let's recruit for a dungeon. Spires of Ascension. We're gonna try Shadow Priest in that one. 19 minutes. Well, at least we have some sort of a timer. At least wait time. Okay, we're gonna go to the train dummy so we can really take a look at some of these number damage. Okay, boys. It's supposed to be used when enemies die quickly. It took quickly to make use of void from. Yeah, like you'll say questing, you're like, oh, it's a cloud racer. Wow, I want to kill it for a quest or whatever. Channel. Oh, it's almost dead. I don't feel like going to my full void form. I'll just hit it with death. Yay, I did it quicker, quick questing. But I feel like it's just a lots of missed potential because it's actually a strong ability from way back in the day. And it's an ability also costs insanity, which plays directly into against like in a raid fight you will never use it, is what I'm saying. In a raid fight you will never use Devouring Plague. Which back in the day used to be a core ability to the priest playstyle. And the way they're bringing it back is not going to be core. Hell, you might not even use it even while you're questing. Might be better just to group things up and then hit them all with Void Eruption, for all we know. So I wonder if it's possible for me to make like some sort of a build that's all about maybe trying to maximize the usage of Devouring Plague as much as possible. It is quite expensive. It is 50 insanity cost. It's also shadow damage, but it's also disease. But I guess disease that does shadow damage. So I wonder if it's buffed by like other abilities. Like, okay, so mastery doesn't even buff it right now. Maybe they'll make it so eventually mastery buffs it. But yeah, it's. I'm like a Wild Witch of the West. Let's go. Okay, so we got our train dummy here. Oh! New dungeon, boys. We can test out new dungeon. And we can test out just Shadow Priest, see how that feels. Right? $7 if you feel you could consider main it. Yeah, I think you should definitely keep considering, man. It's in a good spot right now. Then you see the Naga Druid files in game. Naga Druid files in game. What will this update? Oh my god. I remember we had a guy on stream here talking about Naga Druids files in a game. It was like, but Asmongold. So we took a look at those files and they weren't true. Essentially, Summon was marked as Naga Druid, but not that Naga Druids were actually going to be made. It's something that either WoW had fucked up, or Blizzard marked it as Naga Druid, but as a secret project for someone else later. Just named Naga Druid just because. Fuck it. Surrender Madness plus your play could potentially be good. Well, Surrender Madness is also kind of fucked. It's weird. It's 2 minute cooldown. Your sanity gains 100%. It's again 100 sanity. Cast Void Eruption on target. For the next 35 seconds, your sanity generating abilities generate 100% more insanity, and you can cast while moving. If the target does not die within 25 seconds due to Surrender Madness, you die. But also this ability bugs out pretty hard. So I don't know how I feel about using it, honestly. I don't know how I feel about using it. Where the fuck am I going to put you? I'll put you in where it'll actually be useful. I'm going to Power Infusion? I don't even know where to put that. I guess this is that for now. They're perfect. Masters of Staff for Shadow Priest. I mean, they encompass every dot, every shadow ability. Prior to this, used to be certain abilities used to be part of mastery. But yeah, it just doesn't scale nearly as well. Outlaw Mastery isn't that great either. Hope I'm not late this time. Have fun, my friend. How does Devouring Plague feel if you have it on the alpha? Yes, we have it. So let me show you what the damage it does right now, right? I'm going to put dots on the enemy. Do a bit of damage. I'll show you the damage the Devouring Plague does. So I gotta kind of wait until all my dots are extinguished and you can see the raw damage of Devouring Plague. Now it's finally here. So dots ticking, no more dots, right? So Devouring Plague, pop. It does 603 damage, and it puts a dot for 12 seconds. It doesn't actually tick every few seconds, it'll tick twice. So it'll tick for 4:15, and then also 4:15 right after. Compared to like a Mind Blast, which does 900 damage, this does do more damage than a Mind Blast, but it costs sanity. It's a little funky, and if you mouse over, it doesn't actually have like a tooltip for the damage. Like right now, you have what? Shadowlands, Impact Touch suffers 227 shadow damage. Shadowlands Pain suffers 111. The part of Devouring Plague does nothing there, so it's still a work in progress. Man, your Shadowlands Death fucking hits hard though. Death fucking slams though. Okay, I'm gonna try seeing if I can use Devouring Plague within combat. Devouring Plague. I'm gonna run out of sanity. Devouring Plague is fucking expensive. Does it do more damage inside of the form though? No, it doesn't seem to be increasing at all. While the other abilities are. Yeah, Devouring Plague still hits for the same amount, even inside of Void form. That's a little unfortunate. I guess I could make this a little louder so you guys can hear it, because I can barely hear myself. Didn't tick 4 times? It didn't tick 4 times, no, it ticked twice. It says, the tooltip, it does 604 shadow damage on up front, plus 416 shadow damage over 12 seconds. Instead, it ticks for 416 twice. So it actually does 832 damage over time. Over 12 seconds, which I guess is okay. 800 damage, but it doesn't follow the tooltip properly. It's supposed to be much different damage. It's also supposed to heal the priest as well. It doesn't actually heal you. It doesn't actually heal you. Spires of Ascension, boys. New dungeon, man. You guys want to check out the new dungeon? It didn't tick 4 times now. Counted, I'm pretty sure. Okay, hit it once. Where's the dot? What? Oh, maybe it does tick 4 times, actually. You might be right. Oh, you're right. It does tick 4 times. So it does what? 1,200 damage right now? Wait. I guess it's actually not that bad of a dot. I mean, maybe the tooltip was wrong. 416 shadow damage over 12 seconds. It should be 416 shadow damage every 4 seconds. So 1,200 damage over 12 seconds. Right? New dungeon, boys. New dungeon. That's 16,000 damage. You're right. That is 1,600 damage. I can math. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. That's cool looking. That's cool looking. All right. Let's go, boys. There it is. Test Hunt, we got Rippa, we got these guys in here. Okay, I thought we'd see it for a second. Alright, everybody got a buff, boys, let's go. I'm gonna try this build with Void Torrent. We'll try to see if we might be able to play with Void Torrent and Fortress of Mind. And we'll play Twist of Fate, or maybe we should play Misery. Let's play Misery since it is a dungeon. And you got a Freezer Trap on one guy. Forsworn, Vanguard. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Yes, this is my first time in here. We got ourselves an Enhancement Shaman. Interesting. Interesting build he's got going on there. Okay, now we have them all in AoE. Oh my god, what the fuck? Who's hitting so hard? Yo, I think the Hunch is obliterating things. Oh, everything's just dying. What? Are we scaled to level 60? Are the enemies level 60? They are. What? Is everything just super low on health? Rebellious Fist, we can interrupt that. Let's hit him with a Devouring Plague while we're at it. Hit him with Devouring Plague, dude. Might as well. We'll just use Devouring Plague on these ads here for a bit, right? Dark Lash. We use as many abilities as we can just to create as much Devouring Plague damage as possible. We'll go for Void Torrent, but not for Void form. We'll just apply Devouring Plague to everybody. Devouring Plague. faster we can put it out, the more damage we'll do, I guess. I mean, things are melting quick. I don't know what it is. Is it the enhancement? Is it the prot? Because these guys are... I mean, Test Hunt seems to be doing a ton of damage. I think it is the Hunter, honestly. Okay, we got him dotted up. Dotted up, and we're going to hit him with the DP. Here we go. Get also some more. Another DP. I mean, I guess it kind of works. I had a dot on me earlier, but no, we're good. Are we gonna fly? Oh, that's cool. Gotta wish my spec sucks on release, so it gets buffed by 9.1. They'll probably end up over buffing it too. Wait, there's sound.
Your blind adherence to the path would have doomed us all. You left me no choice but to oppose.
No, there's no music. So what we'll do is we'll make dialogue loud, right? So we can have our music and we can listen to the dialogue, boys. How does that sound? I think that's how we'll do it. Oh lord. It definitely takes me a second to set up my damage. That's for sure. Getting the dots up and running. Honestly, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be going for AoE. Yeah, I should be going for AoE like this. And just putting DPs on everybody. Okay, DP on you. It's actually dispel them all. Then DP on you. We go for more AoE. Gotta execute there. Yeah, so maybe I should just change the playstyle completely. Just changing my mindset about it. Dots are kind of like needed when I'm going for other setups, but outside of that, I don't need to really dot. I really want to do this with logs so I can see the damage output. Keen, Tira, and ASUS. What do you do here? Okay, so what do we do for this one? Move away from the allies when targeted by a charged spear. Enemies enraged when the allies are defeated. So try to kill them at the same time. Alright, we can do that. Does that pet have like aggro on it? Oh, we lost it. So we have so much fucking haste, it's not even funny. Holy shit, dude. Okay, so that guy's gonna enrage when the Serpent is defeated. Yeah, so you enrage, deal 30% more damage. Just quite a bit. I'm gonna pop a self-heal, or a heal for my group. I'm in 30 stacks of Void Form full of this haste. That is quite a lot. I don't know how much damage I did, but that was a really quick fight. That was insanely quick. Actually, spear. I was marked. I didn't even tell. I couldn't even tell. We got a haste verse ring. I'll take that haste. Versus haste mastery. Yeah, haste mastery sucks. I'll take Versa. The shadow feel look better if it's playable. No, no, far from it. Just because I'm trying it out does not mean it's all of a sudden good, boys. I am still not sure. To be honest, I have no idea. Also, this blood off looks not that bad. Look at that, dude. The beard. Why is it a little funky? I guess this is the way to go. Ooh, stealth claws. Oh shit. Okay, we got cats. Getting cats all dotted up. Let's start putting DPs on everything. Put DPs on all the cats. We got Dark Seeker guy over there. We're gonna gain some resource off of him. And then put a DP on the guy. We're not gonna go into Void form unless we're like in a big long-term fight. Outside of that, we'll just put DPs on things and hope that they melt. This guy's gonna melt, hopefully. Maybe? Yeah. So, I guess putting up DP with how much damage it does right now, but we don't know if that's how much damage it's supposed to do. Yeah. I really want to see who is doing the most damage. I think it's the Hunter. I keep skipping. I'm so sorry. I keep skipping the voices. I don't mean to. So they're in here fucking shut up, it looks like. Okay. Let me get the AoE going. Let me get AoE rolling on everybody else here too. Get the Stealth Claw dotted up. Let me get this guy redotted. I probably should have waited for my Devouring Plague to just get through him first. They even want to redot things? Do they even care about it? Because I'm pretty sure I just care about generating sanity. Could be wrong on that one though. Alright, who you want to attack first? Just grab all of them? Okay, cool. Let's get a DP on this guy first. Let's actually go for extra haste so we can really get the damage out on everybody. Oh, okay. Throwing shit at me. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You guys don't like me. I'm using a power infusion just to give me more haste right now. So this guy's just targeting me. I don't like that. We gotta fade this afterwards. Use DP again. We gotta build up for DP on this guy now. So power infusion being 2 minute cooldown, you can actually use it in between the trash bags. That is interesting. I'll give him that. That is interesting. And the original ability of Devouring Plague can hit for quite hard. It did crit there for quite a bit. That's interesting. Okay. We got a big trash bag here, which is going to be good for AoE. We're just going to mostly sit here and AoE things, because that'll give us the most amount of sanity. Let's continue AoEing. Over how I'm here. And I guess I should dot that guy up since he's going to live long enough, right? I'm going to wait until Devouring Plague is off. We'll re-Devouring Plague him. Maybe that's how Blizzard wants for us to play Devouring Plague playstyle. Just to have an ability in between. I really want to test the numbers though. I really want to see if the numbers actually work. Because I guess this kind of works. It feels a little weird, but it kind of works. You're logging? No, I don't know how to log. I don't know how to do none of that. I'll have a guilty of my log later when I try it with them. Try using DP at the start to void form so you don't overcap. I guess I could try it maybe. I also should be using a Void Torrent if I really want to get into like forms faster. Okay, this is the perfect time. So we're gonna do this. DP immediately. Try to see if we can maintain damage for as much as possible. We're gonna try using the Void Torrent to see if we might be able to get a bit of resources up. Yeah, so I've kind of played it just now how you normally would. With like all your basic play styles and whatnot. Okay, I think we gotta focus the big guy. Or maybe the Inquisitor? I'm thinking the big guy maybe. So we got a DP up here. Do a bit of AoE. And maybe that's where we go for a redot on everybody. Everybody that's gonna live for a while. And a bit of AoE and get DP onto this guy. That's a lot of... I probably shouldn't have pulled them like that. But I did, and I'm so sorry. But I did, and I am sorry. Okay, just start putting dots on everything. And this guy, we're gonna re-DP him. And just do damage. Execute. I should be using my execute a lot. That does quite a lot of damage. It also should generate resources, I think. It doesn't say it does, but it does. It doesn't say generates insanity, but it does generate insanity. What is that buff? Can everybody take 30% damage from most sources? Okay. So we're gonna pop Devouring Plague on her. And we'll pop a Devouring Plague on him. I guess we gotta kill her first. She's just gonna make it so he doesn't take any damage for a while. Russian Strike is a front. Oh, cool looking frontal. Okay, cool. So I think there's gonna be enemies with that buff as well. So we gotta focus them down first before taking care of the other adds. Alright, cool. That's neat. I guess so far it works. I don't know how much damage I'm doing, but it works. Oh, hey. How's it going? Fly. Oh, this is a beautiful looking fucking dungeon, dude. It's like a slice of heaven. It looks awesome. Oh my god. It looks so good. It's also great in frames. It feels insane. New Shadow Priest build. Your Shadow Priests are available in the new Shadow Priest changes are available in this build. I guess the best way to put it, really. I'm gonna try to see if we can dot everybody up as well for resources. But I think we're gonna be fighting this enemy for a while, so I am gonna go into a full void form. I am gonna pop heals for allies. Maybe I can stun him, can stun him. Yeah, so now we actually had to go into full void form because things were gonna live there long enough. So void form is good maybe for like, I get, it still confuses me exactly how we are supposed to do all this. And that's a boss. That's a boss right there. What do we do with him? Avoid slice and winds from shadow whirls. Okay, so I guess he's gonna send some shit out. And we gotta avoid it. Okay. Gonna try playing how you're supposed to. Let's just go for a full void form immediately. Okay, so I don't know what that does, but we got us a void form. We got us a dots up and running. Blinding flash. Pretty sure it's a blinding ability. I got knocked up. Didn't get blinded, which I guess is okay. Dark stride. I guess these things are just randomly firing missiles. That's a little weird. Yeah, they're just randomly firing missiles. So I guess you want to move them around so you can dodge these things. Blinding flash. Okay, that's a frontal. Blinding flash is a frontal. A frontal blind more than anything. Okay, he's about dead, so we can just DP him, I guess. Recharging? Oh, so he has energy, and then he got to recharge. And then he has energy, and then he got to recharge. So there's going to be moments where we'll uptime and downtime with a boss. Wait, do we not go left? Is there like a map for this dungeon? Could I look at the map? Oh, I guess we were fine. So I guess you can approach this boss from the left side or the right side, and we chose right instead of left. And I guess this takes us further in? Maybe? Think about main and arms? Some arms should be pretty good, man. The soldiers just take it out of the trash. Oh, pretty. Actually pretty. All these things are just floating in the clouds and there's mist everywhere. And there's trees. Floating trees. What's your favorite class besides Rogue? Probably Rogue, and then it'll be Rogue. Shaman is pretty cool too. I'm a Rogue main, man. Oh, can you go on the side? Oh, you could do like maybe a skip or something. Okay, we gotta get some resources on the Hellion. Devouring Plague them real quick. I should be using my Void Torrent on cooldown, by the way. I keep forgetting about it. I know I am. All damage down by 20. Abilities do not consume anima. Wait, he's buffed. Anima field. I think we gotta take him out first. We're gonna go for a big channel onto him. And we'll try to spread a little bit of this DP onto everybody else. Oh my god. Great amending. Oh, he's casting. He's healing. Help! Help! We gotta DP him. We're charging anima. Not on my watch, Buster Brown. Here we go. DP is gonna stay. We're just gonna build up more resources. Now we have a... What the fuck? Can we walk next to this? Uh-oh. Bad, bad, bad. Ammo reduced by 20% or some shit. So don't stand in the puddles. And I think they channel puddles too. Okay, we got dots everywhere. We're gonna put up DP on everybody. Let's take down the healer ASAP. We can reapply DP on this guy too. Why am I marked? Did I have a thing on me? Okay, so these things are gonna move very, very slowly. Okay, we gotta re-DP people again. The DP here. We can get DP back here too. So everybody's dotted up. We're about to take a dot damage. And we're just worrying to get our sanity back up. There's a lot of enemies here, dude. There's a lot of... Oh, Orphirian guy. Oh, goodness. This is a whole battle, dude. It's a battlefield. I like the... Oh, look at them Kyrians flying in. And all these other dark Kyrians here. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a lot of them. What the fuck? That is quite a lot. Oh, only some of them are elite. Others are not. Okay, we're gonna pop AoEs and dots and everything, but then we're just AoEing mostly. We're just devouring plaguing them when we can, but outside of that, we're just going to generate resources. Oh, he's marked with something. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's like had a guy chasing him. Worst confession. Let's execute him real quick. DP that. He's marked, so I guess he radiates AoE. Interesting, interesting. These guys are chumps, they're not elites. Probably not even worth putting DP on him then. Or maybe it is. Did they change the explosive shot to work like Black Lich? Can we have Black Arrows of talent? Do they even have explosive shot? I think they do, right? So it'll like get shot at somebody and then explode? No, they did already. What are you talking about? Remember like in Legion when it was like a missile that was just floating forward? Good times. Wait, is this a boss? Or if it's defeated, it is a boss. Okay, so we're gonna go full damage burst combo here, boys. Full damage combo. Purify and Blast. So we're gonna hold on to our channel Void Torrent until later. Ordnance. Did we just stack? Oh, okay. Massive zone, big zone. Oh, maybe we stack and then we run out at the same time. Maybe that's what we do. We're supposed to stack and run out at the same time, probably. Let's channel. Yeah. Maintain our dots as best as possible. Yeah, look at this Imperial Ordnance again. We're gonna have to move. Move in. Are we gonna be able to kill him fast enough? I think I am gonna go into Void form again. Oh, he's gonna have to walk him out, isn't he? Oh no. Better start moving ahead right now. Do as much damage as I can. Are these zones shrinking or no? It doesn't. It looks like they're kind of shrinking, but I think it's just the animation. True charging anima. Okay, so it's one of those things where he, oh, so I guess he'll spawn anima orbs and you'll have to run into those when it's a longer fight. Okay, cool. And I guess this is going to be a gateway in. If somebody comes here. Oh no, we got these girls over here. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit, I'm over my head on this. How fair looking? They're okay, I guess. I'd want some talent changes for sure. That looks cool in there. Oh, spoilers, Uther. Don't worry, boys.
But you refuse to see the truth. That the path is flawed. That we serve a lie. And so, I listened to the jailer's words. I learned
The jailer.
justice you and the others thrust upon him.
Ooh. Oh, look at her. I'm just gonna start putting damage in. I don't know if I need to Devouring Plague her. I think I'll try Devouring Plaguing. We'll just try and not going in super hambo. Just letting DP do work. We'll wait for the DP to be almost over. And we'll re-DP again. Because that'll do work, right? Dumuendo? I don't know what that is. Is that like Latin? I think some of these names I got going on, like Klotos and Astrontos. We got what, Devos. It's almost like God of War-ish, you know what I mean? It's like there's a little bit like a tinge of Latin in there. I'm gonna back up for a moment. Can we get a bit of game sound? I mean, yeah. There's no music, but the game sound, I mean, it's not all that different to be honest. It's just spell animations and such. I mean, would you rather like that or music? Because I'm into music, man. I have the voices up, so maybe you guys might be able to hear them a little. Let's see, maybe you can hear some of the voice lines better. Okay, I think I am gonna go for a whole void setup here. Let's actually go and stop our sanity drain. And we'll DP while we have sanity up. Let's try to see if that does anything for us. I don't think that, I guess it speeds up our damage a little. It doesn't really do much. That looked a little jank. Oh no. Oh no, what do we do? What do we do with the boss? How do we play this one? Bosses. Devos. Grab Archon's fragment of life to restore her health. Hitting Devos with the Archon spear will inflict large amount of damage to her. Slipstream can use to fall off the platform. So don't get caught in a slipstream, is what I got out of it. And throw spears if you see one. And you do something else to heal, or whatever. Can we use those spears for anything? Anima conduit activated. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. She's doing stuff. Take up the Archon Spear. Wait, where? Is this it? I have a raw anima. Oh, okay. I think I gotta charge up the spear. Okay, run this to the spear. Are we gonna use it? Someone throw it. You throw it! Throw it at her! Do it! You anime ass character! You missed! How would you miss? You missed! You missed! How? How do you miss? How do you miss? How do you... Oh, Jesus. Oh, those are gonna hurt a lot, huh? How did you miss? Did you see that? How did you miss? You just gotta aim and shoot. Oh no, it's going backwards now. You missed. Oh, the spear. He picked it up and he just chucked it. Fucking yeeted it just in a random direction. Okay, and that's gonna reverse, isn't it? I mean, hopefully, can we get another spear? Can we get another go? Can we get another try? Because our healer, Asily, was kind of playing silly. Asily was being a little ass and silly. You know what I mean? Can we, Cresta, Carestia, can you get another spear next time? Because that was just silly. I felt weird. So he'll charge at a person. Okay, I will have to be the healer now. Fine, I'll use my healer. Okay, so she's gonna contact the spear. We gotta catch her anima. I'm gonna fucking throw that shit. Me. It's gonna be me. I got this. Let me bring it in. I'm throwing the fucking spear next time. I am ready to click. Fuck off, it's mine. That's the last one. Everybody wants to throw a spear. Who missed the anima? Did someone miss this thing? Did someone miss the anima shit? Did one of you fuckers miss the anima orb? Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. One of them missed the anima orb. A simple anima orb that just kind of floats at you. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Who missed it? Who did it? Was it the hunter? I believe it was the hunter. I want to do this dungeon with a group. Oh my goodness. Like, how are people getting hit too? Like, you just run at them. Like, you won't sit inside of these things long enough. Oh my god, dude. Also the spear, and then we're like, oh, my spear, I want to miss this time. No, let me miss this time. I want to miss it this time. Me next, me next. God damn it. Who invited you to the alpha? Who did it? Okay, we're gonna throw a DP in there, and we're just gonna stop our sanity loss for a second. Just because we don't have to worry much about it. We have so much sanity gain, it's not even funny. Please let us do a spear thing again. One more time, game, please. Let us do it one more. Nah, I think she's gonna die before it. Let's just stop damage. And if you think I'm stopping, my DPS brain tells me I can't stop. We have no stops. What's that dwarf? Toxic? Dude, it was a cool mechanic and we messed it up because they just don't pay attention. It's a cool ass mechanic and I wanted to try it. One guy missed and the other guys were just like, oh, whatever, we'll just sit there. These guys are probably gonna go and write a paragraph on the forums like, dumb dungeon, mechanics don't work. Why do you have to stand there waiting for boss to come back? Missing the point completely. See Demon Hunter not there? Well, fair, I don't really... Demon Hunters are gonna be always good, but I want to look at classes that are interesting and fun, with fun mechanics. Demon Hunters are always gonna be wanted, but they're not... Like, they're boring, man. The same for buttons as before. Let's be honest. That's the only reason why I didn't put them on there. I mean, also I did mention just because they didn't put a class in Nvidia doesn't mean it's bad. Like, Demon Hunters are good. They just got a bit of rework with some of the talents, which we haven't got to take a look at today yet. Which, honestly, we just might as well take a look at them now. Yeah, it was weird. Anyone here log? Well, I don't want to do dungeons with any of y'all. No, no, no. I'd rather do it with guildies. I want to know if anybody here logged. Nah, I want to see my damage. Only way to do that is by logging. Did that guy fall off? They both fell off. There's no exit in this dungeon, huh? Just got a hearth out. Wait, can you actually go all the way down? I want to see if I can hit the floor. Bad fucking ass, dude. Oh, there's ads still. I don't want to fight him by myself. What happens if you fall into the middle? What happens if you fall inside? Oh, okay. Death. Okay, I'm fine with that. Man, I had fun with that dungeon. I had fun, and I also want to see how good is the damage of Devouring Plague. But yeah. I love your mustache. Thanks, Vera. Glad you do. Man, I'm still salty over the fact that I couldn't throw the spear, dude. Not only did I fuck it up, but the second time they're just like, oh, mechanic, whatever. Blizzard, please invite people that really give a fuck. Some of the people that invited people, the other day, me and a guildie of mine were doing a dungeon, and we got it with a tank, and we were doing a dungeon first time ever, right? When we got released for testing, it was like, I got better things to do after killing the first boss. It was like, I got better things to do. It's like, why won't Blizzard invite people that are actually there to test, to try and test new things? It's just, the whole point of alpha is to test. It's not to play, it's to test. It's not about fun. No fun allowed. No fun allowed, ever. On the Alpha Store, ever. Never. We're having fun in World of Warcraft? You think it's never. You're missing the point if you're having fun with the game. Ha. Okay. Testing the whole time without mechanics? Maybe. Just testing my patience, that's for sure. Let's go over the Demon Hunter and take a look at some of the... Hello? I'm small. Small priest. Small priest, boys. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Wait, I wanna make a bigger screenshot. Wait, here we go. Glad we got a small priest setting. Thanks, Blizzard. Appreciate it. We're gonna be a half-pint priests. That's the best addition ever. Thank you, Blizzard. Where's my Demon Hunter at? Talor? No, that's a new Demon Hunter. No, that's I don't even play that one. There they are. Alright, Demon Hunter. Let's take a look at some of the talent changes. Xana background? I have no idea. Unlucky, man. What is the model size? We got half-pint priest, man. We got small priest. No idea. Have no clue. Have no clue. Okay, let's take a look at Havoc. We got some new things for Havoc. Okay, so we got some new challenge changes for Havoc Demon Hunter. First of all, I gotta get some abilities back on the bar. Don't ask me why I didn't have that ability on. Don't ask, don't tell. Okay, so we have ourselves Demonic Appetite, Blind Fury, all that is the same. Demonic Appetite has a chance to spawn his soul to get its fury, but no longer has the I-beam thing. So right now, your Immolation Aura does generate 20 fury over 12 seconds. Or it generates fury when you use it. Or you can increase it to generate 60 additional over 12 seconds. Or generates, yeah, additional 60 fury over 12 seconds. Insatiable Hunger now gives you more regular fury gain every time you bite. Unbound Chaos. While the Immolation Aura is active, the demon slams into nearby enemies at the end of a fell rush, doing chaos damage. What does this look like? Hold on. Okay. So if I do this, it like charges in. Weird. Weird. It looks a little funky. It's like, it's weird watching him charge behind me. You would think it should just be appearing. But yeah. That's cool, I guess. None of these change. Cycle of Hatred now as your Chaos Strike fronts Fury. You'll get your I-beam back faster. And that's about it. I guess it's neat. This really didn't change too much, did it? I don't think any of the other abilities are doing more damage or less damage. I think those are gonna nerf Demon Hunter. I mean, they already have, in some ways. Like, your average Jane and Joe isn't gonna notice the difference, but if you do like mythic rating or high-end PvP, you will notice changes. But your average player won't notice a difference. I could literally just tell you, hey, Demon Hunter didn't change any new talents, and people would believe me because as you play, you really won't notice massive things. The changes that did happen though that are nerfed for Demon Hunter is, first of all, no base leech. When you pop into Metamorphosis, there's no more base leech. So in terms of survivability, Mythic Plus in PvP, you're gonna have much less of. You have to go for soul rending to make some leech happen. It's only up to 25, so less leech than regularly. Or you go Netherwalk. Normally you get Netherwalk and leech, or at least a portion of leech. Netherwalk is gonna be 3-minute cooldown now, so you have to choose between leech or immunity. Darkness is a 5-minute cooldown instead of like a 3. Blur, slightly less damage reduction on it. So all those combined together is going to change Demon Hunter slightly. Cap on AoE is also going to make him a little bit weaker for pure mass AoE damage. I mean, it's still going to be good. And they're still invited because they're still bringing the brand. Every time as you hit things, 5% debuff on them. Talents have been changed up a little bit too, to hopefully change the playstyle, make him a little better, but I don't think it's going to essentially change much. Yeah, so overall we've seen actual Demon Hunter nerfs, but from the way that they have been constructed as an easy class with a few buttons, well, a lot easier for majority of players to pick up. I mean, look at my bar, right? With Priest, I was trying to figure out, like, I have way too many buttons, where am I going to put this extra ability, right? Actually struggling to figure out where am I going to put this extra ability, because there's a lot of buttons on my table now. With Demon Hunter, this is all the buttons, unless I want to bind Glide, and I guess if I want to bind Taunt. But as a Havoc, you don't need to bind Glide because you can just press spacebar. I mean, if you want, you can jump and glide in order to give you the most movement speed, because that's technically the most movement speed that Demon Hunter can have. Single leap and single glide. So you could technically bind it if you wanted to. But like, it's up to you. I guess Taunt can be useful if you need to off Taunt things, but for most Demon Hunters, like just DPSing for the sake of DPSing, you don't need it. Can I play Shadowlands Alpha? Yes, if you have it. Love the satchel, I appreciate it. Daddy Dill. That's awkward calling someone daddy. We do have a Dream. You just name him Dream Daddy. Some people are like, when you're making call outs, it's either just to call him Dream instead of Daddy. Just because it's Dream Daddy doesn't mean, just call him Dream. Easy. Or buff them. Well, what would they buff? They're trying to make some of the talents a little bit better. It's just a spec with not a lot of depth, you know what I mean? It's a fun spec with not a lot of depth. You can't really screw them up too hard. Their abilities, as long as you do enough damage, you're gonna be fine. A lot of abilities have like this cleave, single target element. Like they're kind of fun for a little bit. It's just, I'm not a huge fan because I think the depth in Demon Hunter isn't super high. Oh yeah, they also did nerf, I don't think your regular, I made a mistake. We can come back. Hold on. We can come back. It's okay. Oh, this is a prettier. I think they upped the quality of this place a little, like the colors. We can come back. It's okay. There's. Told you, chat. Eventually, someone's gonna run off the ledge. I told you. It was gonna happen. I just didn't think it would happen to me. It's okay. We can just take the tram all the way to the top. It doesn't take long at all. So, Blade Dance. Base Blade Dance. Right, in PvP and in dungeons, you could dodge certain abilities. You no longer have a dodge ability for Blade Dance, or no longer have access to dodge. The only time you get the dodge, like, look, Blade Dance, use it, no dodge. You go I-Beam, Death Sweep has a dodge. So only you'll get the dodge during Demon Hunter form. So you will have to line it up a little bit better with your Metamorphosis, but it's not a massive loss, gain, whatever it may be, right? It's not really massive, I think. But it's gonna be interesting is having to like charge. Oh, Demon Hunter does a bunch of damage when he charges in. Wait, does he come after me? Like, will he hit an... Hold on. I need to know what this looks like. Unless your aura is active, your Demon Hunter slams into nearby enemies at the end of your Fell Rush. So if a Fell Rush through the combat trainer, will he attack it immediately? Does he, like, explode as soon as he touches an enemy, or what? Or does it go to like, does he go to like fell rush position, right? Will he start here and end directly here or not? Let's try this. I'm a immolation aura and fell rush. No, he will stop as soon as there's an enemy nearby. So let's try here. So he stops halfway, it looks like. That is a little weird. So I think it maybe is a bug, but it still might be really strong. Or maybe he has a pretty big AoE, so as soon as he touches next to nearby, maybe you're supposed to kind of rush through enemies, and you'll kind of go halfway through fell rush. So it's not like if you start here, and you end with fell rush here, I don't think he's going to end here. I think he's going to go kind of like halfway middle point and go through this. So you want to have an enemy trash back down middle. Like imagine if this is one enemy, but there's multiple of them. So you want to rush through them, because he'll run halfway through instead of all the way. You see that? You see what I mean? Or maybe, hold on, I want to see if I can just fell rush and nothing in between of me. Yeah, he kind of just charges and explodes behind you instead of where you land. So that is interesting. So planning it is going to be much easier, because basically like you'll just rush through the group of enemy, he'll run into the group and it'll explode. I was thinking we'll have to like plan from A to B, okay, and he'll run where you are and then he'll explode. So that'll be harder. But doing this is much easier, because you can just rush through a group, they'll run behind you halfway through, explode, which I guess works out. Respect, do you like best of it? I like Outlorg. I like Outlorg too. 1800 is pretty big, and unfortunately, momentum playstyle interesting. I mean, yeah, it is pretty good. Like damage wise, it's actually pretty nuts. 1,700 chaos damage. So that's, I mean, it's a payoff, right? There's a payoff to it. Shadow Ruin doing damage over 4 seconds. Full is doing the big damage. This is like a middle ground ability that is pretty easy to coordinate. Just have an immolation aura and a couple fell rushes. So it'd make you think a little bit how you use the playstyle. But I wonder if that would be good in PvP. You can get those charges off, and together in momentum playstyle, that will add probably you'll snapshot, so 50% will go into the charge. Maybe. Okay, we'll see. So normally the damage is 1,700, 1,800 or so. We'll see how much damage he does when I do the fell rush. How does that sound? Just want to see what the numbers he hits. We'll wait until I have 2 charges of fell rush so we can try this a couple times. Fell rush, charge. So it's amped. It is amped from the time you charge. So it is going to pick up on the buff. So it is going to pick up on a buff from momentum. That's kind of cool. That is actually awesome. I like that. So there's a synergy to it. Combat and utility health potions unaffected. Okay, that's fine. It's that moment when I had to buy a jar of sweet and applesauce for lunch. Man. That's unfortunate. Why in Sweden? Is that all they had? At least it's healthy, right? Applesauce. Easy Freeze, the best fire mage EU. Fire mage, you say? Actually, I think it's Dylan. I think it's a guy named Dylan. That's a pretty good red AO score. For Dr. J. You're telling me Easy Freeze is better than Dr. J? Hold on. Let me find Easy Freeze. Can I list it by EU? Let's do the EU, just to be fair to the guy. Easy Breezy. Where are you, Easy Breezy? Hold on, let me go previous, because I might have skipped you. I'm a hottie. Wildy. This is basically what the name would be. There's just lots of consoles. Hold on. Hold on. Easy. Hold on. It's okay. No. He's on a 3rd page. It's still pretty up there, boys. It's not quite Dr. J, but it's pretty up there. Don't say easy. Maybe on private servers, boys, right? Maybe on private servers. Sorry, Easy. I looked you up. Haven't heard of you. Welcome to hang out here, boy. Sugar isn't good while my gums are here. Oh! Sugar's bad for you anyway. Sugar's bad for you anyway. Is there a one-shot build you could do, man? I would like to know if that's possible. Is there a one-shot build you could do, man? I would really like to know if that's possible. Like on BFA or Alpha? What class? Like Outlaw? I mean, I do it pretty regularly. I drop down Plunder Armor, Big Bike. Oh, Plunder Armor, Kidney Shot, Bike or Dress. Hit him with the Reaping Flames and good to go. I have a question. Yes, you do. That was your question. Thanks for asking it. The one question policy, dude. Imagine if I have a one question policy. I have a question. I guess you technically asked it. Well, no, that wouldn't be asked. Wait, what the fuck? No, he fell rushed. Okay, so he kind of charges so far forward. Sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. What will happen if I get momentary boost in Shadowlands? It'll turn into a level 50 boost. Because level 120s will be level 50s. Or maybe you'll get to hack the blizzards in for frames, and you'll be the only 120 in the game. Busted, bursting everybody down, God amongst men. I think that's a more exciting answer, right? maybe like somebody asking, what if they expect like, oh, what if I'm able to cheese the game? Which I do build Convoke Spirits. Not in recent time. I need to see if it's on Torghast or make a druid for Ardenwald and try it there. I think they're trying to make it so that you'll try to use your spec-specific abilities more often, but I don't know how good it's gonna be, man. I don't really know if that's gonna be a druid ability that everybody's gonna go for. Maybe like a healer, it won't be that bad. Maybe his Ferals could be pretty good for extra combo point building. It's just a questionable ability. Maybe I should try it and see if there's been improvements. Maybe I'll do it. How does that sound? I'll level a druid on Ardenwald in my free time, and I'll test out the ability, see if it plays a little bit better. Whether you're resto, tank, whatever. I wish we could use the Covenant abilities in dungeons. Right now we can't though. Otherwise I'd be able to test them more regularly. I'd be able to test out druid and try different builds, different specs, and see how Convoke works in a realistic dungeon scenario. How many Venti active vampire dungeons are there? I think there's 2. The other side is not one. Sanguine Depths is one of them. Yeah, Sanguine Depths is one. Halls of Atonement is another. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I guess I could also look at the map too, right? Where is the Shadowlands actually? How would you get to Shadowlands actually? Oh, World Quest, guys! I need to do my World Quest. AP! Wow! You guys want to grind AP on the beta? On the alpha? Wow! I could get 500 artifact power. Wow! Oh! 10 XP, boys! 110 XP! Wait, can you hit level 60 nowadays? No, you can't. Let's get level 57. Fuck, what I was gonna look at? Maps. Oh, it doesn't show dungeons here. That's weird. Yeah, sometimes it shows dungeon. Bastion usually would show. I guess they maybe redoing the map stuff, but normally it would show like a little circle, a little blip. Hold on, let me go to. Oh, you can't see it. But normally it'd be like a blue circle for Freehold, right? You don't see any of those. I was gonna look at the map, see if there's like, see if I can look at all of them, but I can't. Fury, yes, because you're gonna be full burst heals in PvP and duels. I mean, the 8% buff. 2-hand is better than one-handed. Oh, it depends. PvP maybe for the stam, but a single target or one-handers could be good if you have like busted good weapons. Bill Doubt, what's up, Armin? How you doing, my man? Dual one-handed. It's hard to tell right now. I think it's gonna be determined by the weapons, but for PvP, yeah, I think Lewis is right. The double two-handers. 2 big weapons gives you more stamina, therefore more healing. Because healing is percentage based, so the more stamina you have, the more healing you do. I would think. But we'll see. Maybe that 8%, 5% damage, movement speed, 8% damage increase with specific weapons that are busted good from dungeons might be insanely strong. Show enhance AoE for weird. Show enhance AoE for weird. Stick, what's up, fam? Yeah, let's do that actually. Enhance didn't get able to change too much. They actually nerfed him a little bit recently. Hankin. Locked. Okay, well, that guy's locked. We got this guy. Lower item, lower level, lower shit. But enhanced AoE is going to be... So everything is cooldown based, right? So right now, what do? You maintain 2 enchants. Frostbrand, Firebrand. Let me get out of the Ellie. Smelly Ellie. And then you Crash Lightning whenever you can, and then Storm Strike. But mostly try to Crash Lightning for AoE. So we'll be kind of doing that, but now with a bit of a twist. And a fun twist, I'd say. Let's go for talents. Let's go for most basic. Forceful Wind, so you have a chance for Wind Fury to strike, stack up. Storm Fury for Wind Fury procs to get your Storm Strike back faster. Let's go with that. We can go let's go Elemental Cycles. Every time you Storm Strike, you get back your shocks, either Frost Shock or Flame Shock. So you can shock more often. Let's go for Sunder, just because it's a fun ability. I don't give a fuck what you say. Elemental Blast. So how do you AoE? With Trained Dummies, it'll be a little bit easier if they were like closer together. So, I mean, you AoE by hitting Crash Lightning. And thanks for watching. That's been it. Wow, what a setup. There is a bit of interaction right now with Enhance and Chain Lightning. Each target hit, so you get Chain Lightning back, you get Lightning Bolt back. You'll do abilities until you have Maelstrom. Maelstrom can build past 5, so you can kind of pre-store Maelstrom if you need to. So like if you get in Mad procs with Storm Strike, you can store it up to 8. Also your Wolves, when you summon them, they'll start building Maelstrom. It'll give you 5 stacks of Maelstrom over the duration. So Maelstrom will be quite important. That's obvious. You'll get to use a Lightning Bolt form. Single target, Lightning Bolt. It'll do more. It should do more damage with your. It does more damage with Maelstrom. Okay, so that is normal. Or you will Chain Lightning. So Chain Lightning. If Chain Lightning hits more than one enemy, each target hit by Chain Lightning increases the damage of the next Crash Lightning. So Crash Lightning will do more damage. When you Crash Lightning, your Storm Strike. Next Storm Strike does more damage, and your Storm Strike. And it says Storm Strike and Lava Lash will do for 10 seconds. They'll do frontal damage, right? So they'll do like frontal how they normally do. So it's a loop of getting Maelstrom, Chain Lightning buff and Storm Strike, when you, or Crash Lightning buff your Storm Strike, and then you kind of AoE until you get Maelstrom. So it's like a 3-step process type of deal. But of course you could also really spice it up. You could really spice it up if you want to. Sundering or Stormkeeper, so you can get Chain Lightning with your bigger damage. Crash and Storm, baseline passive, who cares? Hailstorm, which when you spend Maelstrom, it makes your next Frost Shock do more damage and cleave. Up to like 1 additional target per Maelstrom spend, so you can hit 5 targets. So a big slap. Or you can go for Fire Nova, eruptive burst of fiery damage from targets affected by Flame Shock that will radiate damage to everybody. So you put a Flame Shock on someone, and you'll radiate. So the person that has Flame Shock will take fire damage, and they'll radiate to everybody else. On a 30-second cooldown reduced by haste. I don't know if cooldown reduction will be much of a mechanic in the next expansion, honestly. But yeah, so everybody will take separate damage from the Flame Shocks. Or for when you use your Fire Nova. So that can supplement for a bit more AoE. Like if you're going for a Mythic Plus dungeon, it's a heavy amount of cleave. Train them is super far apart, so you can't do it. You're getting mass cocked. So between you gaining Maelstrom in order to Chain Lightning, in order to Crash Lightning, in order to Storm Strike, you also have Fire Nova, Hailstorm, Stormkeeper, Sundering. I think that's about it. Yeah. There you go. Wait, that owns us way less. It's. I can't fucking read. Hold on. Wait, that owns. It's way less prey for Storm Strike. Why am I struggling? It's way less prey for Storm Strike than motivation now. Yes, it's less of like prey for RNG. But then again, right now on BFA, I'd say you get quite a bit of RNG, quite a bit of Storm Strike procs. Here you don't get nearly as many Storm Strike procs. You do get some time to get other globals in there as well. I guess depending on the build, right? You can get more with Storm Fury, Forceful Winds. I also should be dropping down my fucking totem. I keep forgetting about it. They increase the range of that one, by the way. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, you just keep shit on cooldown. Welcome to Shaman. It's gonna be kind of like old school Shaman, right? If you played the OG Shaman from any of the other expansions. Just keep shit on cooldown. Priority system. What's up, gal? How you doing, my man? I think you'll like enhancement too, dude. I think you'll enjoy it. They're looking quite good, and Windfury Totem is going to be like a must in certain raid compositions. I think already our guild decided with Euro that we are going to be going for the melee playstyle. There's other guilds that are already planning around it for a Fury Warrior to get the Necrolord banner for extra auto attacks, and then get an enhancement shaman for Windfury Totem playstyle. So yeah. What I do like about enhancement is like you have certain abilities like Crash Lightning, and let's say you have Fire Nova, right? There are abilities on CD. So let's say they're better for AoE, right? Crash Lightning, of course it's an AoE ability. So Fire Nova, of course it's an AoE ability. But when it comes to fighting the boss, single target or whatever, eventually you just run out of globals. Eventually you run out of globals of Storm Strike and your Lava Lashes and your Shocks, right? So what is there to do? You press those other abilities of the GCD. Even though they might not be perfect for that situation as they're designed for AoE, you'll still... Fuck! You'll still press it, is what I was trying to say. Why am I on edge? Why am I on fucking edge? Ruin man! God damn, you're hungry, Del order pizza. I think maybe that's why I'm on edge, because I'm fucking hungry. Steven, my man, if not today, then tomorrow, I'm ordering a fucking pizza. Actually, Friday normally is a pizza day. I'll order pizza day before. Yo, Steven, can we get a hashtag Steven in chat for them 20 fucking bones, man? Let's go. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I'm actually having a lot of fun on the alpha. Devouring Plague is weird. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. At least I think it's overtuned. But there it is. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. The Storm Strike build Maelstrom. So, Maelstrom... when you deal damage with a melee weapon, so damage, I think, means Storm Strikes, means your Lava Lash. I think Crash Lightning counts into it. I don't know if Frost Shocks. Shocks actually might count into it. I think Windfury procs count into it as well. But if I position myself corner so I don't auto attack, yes. That just built me Maelstrom. That built me 2 Maelstrom. So it doesn't always build Maelstrom. So there I got a proc, it didn't build me Maelstrom. So it wasn't guaranteed. So it doesn't always build Maelstrom. But I can just kind of hit without side abilities, and you can see what builds Maelstrom, what doesn't. That doesn't build Maelstrom. Shocks, don't think build Maelstrom. This, I don't think builds Maelstrom. That does. And auto attack, and of course with Windfury also builds Maelstrom. But yeah. So it can build Maelstrom. It doesn't always, though. It's kind of RNG, but you do get quite a bit of it. I think with Haste, you're just going to get more Maelstrom because you get more swings. More globals to get a chance of it. And it's going to be a priority system. What is the hardest for me? What is important? Maintain my dot. Make sure I use my Lava Lash and Storm Strike on cooldown. I have other abilities in between. Might as well do them. Might as well do it. And then we can spice it up with Lash and Flames, so Flame Lash can, well, that doesn't spice anything up. Hot Hand, have a chance to just get Lava Lashes every other cooldown, every other GCD. Or Storm Fury to have maybe Storm Strikes come back faster. Storm Strikes come back faster. Or a stack of elements of Storm Strike into a Shock. Either Frost Shock for damage, or Flame Shock for the dot. Or Hailstorm, where you kind of want to hold Maelstrom to use it, Frost Shock immediately because that'll increase the damage of it. So you can kind of slow down your gameplay. Stormkeeper, play that. Earthen Spike to min-max the damage of nature and physical, so you kind of hold everything back. Spike, big burst. Or Ascendance, just so you can blow your load. Just go ham. Hey, our Elemental Blast is back, so now you can use that pretty regularly. That's pretty cool. And that can work with Maelstrom. So if I were to, let's say, like go full burst here, maybe. Get my doggers out. Full setup, maybe. Get the blast in. We'll Frost Shock immediately. Pretty fast pace, honestly. Well, we'll blast, of course, right? Of course. I do want to make sure to reflame Shock immediately. Because I was prioritizing Frost Shocks because I had so much Maelstrom. And then you have a bit of dead air sometimes when you just don't really have a lot of abilities really firing off. Well, Frost Shock to make sure I'm getting my value on the Frost Shock. Frost Shock again. I gotta get a Flame Shock back up. Got Maelstrom coming back soon. Well, Flame Shock. Big hit. And we kind of want to Frost Shock immediately. Because that should do extra damage. And then the rest of the abilities that are big priority on damage. And I guess maybe there'll be moments when you'll just cast Elemental Blast when there's nothing else going on, because you're waiting for CDs anyway. But maybe just auto attacking is better. Could be. I could be wrong in that. You know. But yeah, it's pretty fucking dope. And with different Covenant abilities, you'll get a slightly different playstyle. For Shamans, doesn't change really too much. There's some that are really, really cool. There's one where it's a Primordial Bolt. It's an Necrolord ability. You basically fire a bolt of shadow damage. It'll mark a Flame Shock on him. And the next Lightning Bolt will hit every person hit with Flame Shock. So if on single target, you can Flame Shock an enemy, hit Primordial Bolt, or just hit Primordial Bolt into a full Maelstrom Lightning Bolt, and you basically double zap that person. So if you're playing with Stormkeeper, that's some big zaps that are just back to back to back on single target, or you'll zap one person and it'll zap everybody as well. I think one of the better ones might actually be Vesper Totem, because you drop it on Totem, your next attack and abilities will just radiate melee damage, but also your next heals also radiate heals. Dropping down a heal totem. It just seems like a bursty option. None of the other ones for Shamans really feel all that good. Also, none of them play with Maelstrom. If they play with Maelstrom, I think that'd be easier to execute, but right now they don't. Enchantment Shamans PvP. With Enhancement Shamans in PvP, you most likely only need a totem to give an edge in PvP because your totems slow them. I mean, you have totems now, it doesn't really seem to work too well. Hopefully they'll just be tankier. That's all people ask for. Hey, just to confirm your Obliterate animation. Yes, we can, Neil. Strike, if you need me to, if you want to have like a sesh, because I don't know if you probably don't have alpha. Like me and Mem have alpha. I think Smite have alpha, but if you need like just a peep at the abilities, I can just get in Discord and you can, like, I could show you the abilities. You can read them if you wanna. Try builds, shit like that. Okay, Obliterate animation. Yes, new Obliterate. I made a video about Obliterate animation. Every single day I was like, somebody, wait, new Obliterate animation? Yeah, been there, but I understand. All right, it looks pretty dope. Yeah. All right, what is the same one with two-hander, I think, but it doesn't look as good with two-handers. I could be wrong on that one. Yeah, it does work with two-handers, but it looks so much better with a dual wield. That was what I meant. It works same with dual wield, but it looks so much better as a two-hander, in my opinion. Yeah, someone log out that character. Frost, is it doing frost damage? Yeah, no, yes. Just to make sure that I get it right. I need a proc. I also get less procs of Kill Machine with a two-hand and dual wield. So they gotta find a way to bridge that gap, because dual wield looking like the stronger option for Death Knights. Come on, Kill Machine, anytime now. Anytime. One day. So Frost Death Knight is good. I made a holy DK, but there we go. Yeah, it's so when it becomes a crit, it's all frost damage going through armor completely. It is a passive you get at some point with your Kill Machine, but it normally shows up as a rank 2 passive, but it didn't show up here for some reason. It doesn't say anything in the tooltip, but yeah, when it becomes a crit, it is going to be frost damage that goes through armor. Right now, it's not buffed by mastery, and I do think it's buffed by runes, so right now dual wield rune is the best choice than the two-hand rune right now. I'm hoping the Blizzard adds something to Frost Death Knights in the future to buff that extra damage, but now it's not even buff by master or nothing, so it's not been finalized, but it's really good. A rapid fire build, or like a big build with Obliterate, is really strong right now. That's a lot of frost damage just goes into your enemy. It's very chunky, but you also will get the same results as a two-hand or as a dual wield. So right now DKs are just Obliterating with dual wields. Yes, just want to make sure. The Dalaran luck at work. What's up, only 7? I do my bad. Yeah, it is, dude. It is. It is. That's my roll buff. That's my buff rolls. And that's the most fun class, man. You gotta close range enhance, long range LA and heal. Loads of variation. I agree with you. Enhance is a lot of fun. I like it in BFA right now, but I'm very excited for Shadowlands changes for it. In your opinion, and this is my opinion, fact that Frost Deacon might be honed into breath spec. Shoehorned. Oh, no. You don't need to play the breath build. Right now, current BFA, we finally are able to divert from the breath build. For a while we had to because that was the only option, but now we can finally play some stuff. In Shadowlands, I don't think you're going to be shoehorned. You might still play it for the cleave if there's a massive cleave opportunity, but I think you could go for a rapid fire build as well with big obliterates back to back, because now you can get that frost damage in there. That really goes through all armor, and that is quite nice damage. You don't need to. You're not going to be shoehorned. No, you're not going to be shoehorned. I don't think that's how you write shoehorned, but I get what you mean, though. I get confused for a sec. Thanks for checking out. No problem. That's what I'm here for. It's been a great stream so far. Can't wait to try this. Dude, me too. I'm not going to lie. I kind of didn't mind the Shadow Priest changes. I kind of didn't mind. I need to test the damage numbers to make sure. Why am I tiny? Hello? Tiny priest. New priest, boys. Best priest. Small priest. Thanks, I'll take you up on that. Have a good one. Yeah, man, you too. What else? I'm missing some shit in the chat, aren't I? I think it has a Shaman 8 weak. You just have to put your mind. So it is low damage right now. I'm not gonna. It's low damage. I've tested it in dungeons. That's something Blizzard just needs to do with upping the damage. But the playstyle feels amazing. It feels so good. Every point of haze just gets you that closer to perfection. It feels fun. It feels great. That's probably the best example of a class that is done right. Because there's certain specs that feel awful. Like survival right now feels so sluggish and slow. But it blaster master for some reason. It's blast damage. It's actually insane in damage. But it feels awful. And then you have enhancement, who's on the flip side. Feels amazing. Doesn't do as much damage. But I'd rather take the good feeling playstyle, because that's tuning for Blizzard later. Blizzard will tune it. This early alpha, we're just looking for classes that feel good to play. And I gotta be honest, the Shadow Priest Devouring Plague didn't feel that bad, I guess. I mean, if it does good damage, then it didn't feel bad at all. That's the thing. I'm just worried it's too low of damage to be impactful in any way. But it felt quite good. I'm not gonna lie. It felt quite good. Yes, Outlaw is good because of the gushing wound damage it has to offer. Outlaw is good because of gushing wound. I wouldn't, as an outlaw, I wouldn't recommend running gushing wound. I'd say go crit build, severe and strike through. Get yourself right down weapons. It's much better. Unless you're PvPing, versa. Don't play gushings. I don't think it's worth. Do you think outlaw will have better shadow damage than Shadowlands? Do you think outlaw will have better shadow? Probably. I mean, they'll look better. Outlaw looks better in Shadowlands. I'm very excited about it. Slice and dice and roll the bones together. Yes, please. It's actually kind of well put together. And from what I've done testing, it seems to do good damage so far. I like the blood they may baked into your between the eyes. That is so nice, though. Have you seen Mastery DK at the moment M+? Unholy. Death Knight in BFA Mastery M+? Or you just talk about dungeons in Shadowlands when you say M+? Mastery for Death Knights in BFA is shadow damage. It's like blood of the enemy. If you talk about like dungeons and Shadowlands, Mastery is pet damage, and it's quite good. I think it's a bit overtuned, but it is quite good. Fun DPS classes so far in Shadowlands. I put up a video earlier today about talk about 5 classes I'm very, very excited about, mostly from DPS aspect. I'd suggest checking out How do you say that? Lucas, one of my newest videos. Not the Firefire one, but before that. Check it. 5 classes on there. I think you'll be happy with those. How's it enhanced? I like it. I think it's shaping up to be pretty good. I think every other update makes them better and better. I think a lot of classes are still pretty unpolished, not chiseled out properly yet, but they're looking quite good. About the Shadow Priest, do I need to more intellect recruit for my build? In BFA or in Shadowlands? I think in Shadowlands you go for... No, in BFA I know you go for quite a bit of crit. You need quite a bit of crit, quite a bit of haste, just experience and severes. Sim? I'd sim your character. In Shadowlands? Fuck if I know. We have no idea. Probably verse if Devouring Plague is any good. Because that doesn't scale with your mastery at all. Before you go, double check survival. Yes, okay, I can do that. Maybe they changed it. Where's my survival? Is that my hunter? Is that the hunter that I had, or is that another hunter? Had this guy. There it is. That's the hunter setup. How's BM any good? I mean, BM is good. I don't think it's that great to play right now. It's kind of, compared to the current Beast Mastery, the Beast it's basically the same BM, just without all those extra stats and without the same procs. So I guess it works pretty well, but Blizzard hasn't touched it much. I don't really hear much about BM. Some people play it sometimes, but most people in the alpha play new build, new specs that are fun, like Affliction Warlocks and Rogues and Death Knights and Warriors and Shamans and shit. So most people gravitate to the new stuff. Can't get mad at them. Oh, Shadowgrass Totem. Drop a Shadowgrass Totem at your feet. Ooh, what does it do? Each time a target dies while affected by Shadow Grasp. Huh, I forgot that I had a totem. Trinket. Okay, so let's see if we can use... Oh! I think they actually fixed Tranquil Shot. Wait, did they? Maybe? Must have a gun equipped. Oh, that's so lame. Okay, can I do a gun? It requires pole arms. Yeah, it requires pole arms. But I can shank shot now. Yeah, so that's still kind of screwed. Let's still get it kind of screwed over, not gonna lie. Let's fix it. I know, dude, I know. They gotta. Because they gotta fix Trank Shot too. I'm pretty sure they don't expect for you to swap to a gun. You know what I mean? I think that'd be silly if they were like, yeah, swap to a gun just to Trank. That doesn't make no sense. So hopefully they will change it so Trank Shot can be used with whatever weapon. And hopefully they'll make Kill Shot. Because Kill Shot you take a little crossbow for. Like look, when you Serpent Sting, you take a little crossbow out, man. Like a little BFA cross or Legion map crossbow. And when you... Fuck, I killed it too quick. Kill Shot worked too well. Maybe out in the open so you can see it. Kill Shot, when that's available, it's a little crossbow too. Look at that. It's a little crossbow. You don't need a weapon for that one. While I'm here, I might as well pick up the pick up this buff here. Drop down on my totem. See if that does anything. Ooh, it's like sucking in souls and doing stuff, I think. Survival actually does quite a bit of damage on the alpha right now, though. Even though it feels so choppy to play. Low haste doesn't help anything, but it's not just haste. It's just chill, fucking walkthroughable. Hope it fixed that soon. But I got a fun toy, so now I can change my transmog. And look, I can click again. Wait, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The hunters only get one. Oh no, there's two mogs. I can do this. And I could do this. Cool, huh? So it's a toy, just like... It's not even a toy, it's just an item in your bags. And you could use it while in combat. Just change your mog a little. You can get it from Venti or Revendreth here at the very beginning from a chest. It's kind of cool. Is there a portal still gone for... Yeah, Orbus portal gone. Is Orbus fucked? Orbus might be fucked, honestly. What's a good graphics card for WoW, bro? Well, WoW is not really a graphics card game, but... Honestly, people will tell you a better CPU will help you. Yeah, a better CPU will definitely help a bunch in terms of making sure the game doesn't lag through all the processing it has to do. But a graphics card will also help. What do I have? A 2060 Super in my PC? 2060 is what I would recommend at least. I mean, you could go lower. You can go much, much lower. SSD is good. Yeah, SSD for a while is really good. If you put a WoW on SSD, you will skip a lot of loading screens. That is true. Ouroboros. Okay, let's see if Ouroboros is fucked. Because maybe we can't even go to Ouroboros. You can't swap weapons for M plus or raids. It should be fixed, treated as a bug. You can't swap weapons for M plus or raids. So it should be... you can't swap weapons in combat. In raids you can, I'm pretty sure. In M plus you can, but that's because it's a M plus limitation. But I don't think Blizzard is expecting for survival hunters to actually swap weapons just to use an ability. I think that would be kind of silly. You know what I mean? I think we can all agree. So there's a way to get to Ouroboros, it's just there's no portals anymore. I saw this on Twitter, so I want to try this. No! It did not work how it's supposed to. Because this is supposed to send you to Maw. But it doesn't. I thought it was supposed to send you to Maw. What's a good CPU for WoW? The best you can get, honestly. The more cores it got, the better. I mean, I have an i9, but I also stream. So I would say an i7. Even some i5s can be good. I used to have an i7 4770K prior to this. And it worked pretty well. But the more money you spend on CPU, the better. Especially when it comes to World of Warcraft. How do Ryzen CPUs work? I haven't had much experience with Ryzen CPUs, so I can't recommend them. I only had the Intel ones. But yeah, damn near any PC can run WoW. Yeah, like you drop down settings, any PC can run WoW. But if it's a question of like, are you trying to run just for the sake of running WoW, or are you trying to run WoW like flawlessly? You know what I mean? If you're trying to run WoW smooth and flawlessly, that's a different story. But you could drop down settings for WoW. Any PC, a toaster can run World of Warcraft. A smart fridge can run WoW. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's actually any way for me to go to the Maw. I guess it doesn't work right now. Maybe Blizzard disabled it. Hey Dalaran, I was thinking of start streaming in alpha in French on Twitch, but thanks for your help. I will go for YouTube after a 24-hour waiting period. Have you any advice on YouTube Studio? Any specific advice for YouTube? I don't have any specific advice for YouTube that I wouldn't give for Twitch or just stream in general. Why not Twitch though, Jay? Why did you decide YouTube instead of Twitch? I do wonder that. Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 10 Ultra, cheap. There you go. I heard Ryzen has some good. Ryzen CPUs got actually a lot better. With the AMD Ryzen ones did get pretty good. I don't have any experience with them, so I can't tell. So I can't recommend them myself, but not like I'm saying don't go for them. I'm just saying I personally can't recommend because I don't play with one. I'd ask somebody who has one. You know what I mean? I'll look online. Same reason as you, speaking your video, not a fan, as your condition on Twitch. Fair enough. Yeah, for YouTube streaming, make sure to go into the settings and look at the tags and make sure to tag the streams properly. That can help. Besides that, I don't really know. I mean, in terms of like, let's say, I don't know if you're just starting or have been streaming or have some sort of like a YouTube channel with a few subscribers or whatever, but it's like finding new people to watch a stream. YouTube isn't really a place where people are watching lots of shit on YouTube, but it's not a place people are looking for streams. On Twitch, there's sometimes people are looking for new streams, but most people will come to the popular channels and won't even look anywhere, you know, down below. On YouTube, people are watching for the sake of watching, so if you just get... If YouTube starts recommending you, hey, you won the little jackpot. If it doesn't, yeah. Most important part is have fun with it. Whether it's successful or not, have fun with it. You know what I mean? That's the most important part. Was that good for you main? Let's back. What's looking? Rogue, easily my rogue. Easily. Do you see how many rogues I have on here? 1. I have 2. I have 3. I have 4. 4 rogues, boys. Probably more somewhere in them. But that's mostly just because I want to test the zones. But no, rogue is my main. Outlaw is my game. I fucking love not even gambling anymore. Actually, I was gonna say I love gambling because Outlaw is all about roll the bones. But less gambling with the new build because you got slice and dice, and I'm okay with that. So I like to stream on YouTube. I wish there was a separate section for the stream. I mean, most people will look like for World of Warcraft, and if you find World of Warcraft stream, some people will click. I mean, for me, I have an audience on YouTube, so I think that makes it much easier. So I don't really know. Again, I also don't stream on Twitch. I think it'd be kind of fun to do a side project or making a Twitch stream with like a specific game or specific content that is not related to my YouTube, and start from scratch just to see what's it like to like go and up and coming. You know what I mean? But that's a lot of time and effort, and that's the time I don't really have as much anymore. Is Master 100 good for PvP? Not really. For BFI right now, no. I mean, it can work, but right now Survival is most people play. I love on Holy, like the General in the Army. That's a good one, yeah. I was Survival in BFA, and everyone memed me because our content was kind of fun and ended up same on Shadowlands. Well, in Shadowlands, Survival is doing considerably more damage right now. Like, a lot of damage. This playstyle feels awful to play, but it's doing a lot of damage. I feel like Blizzard wants to maintain mostly the same playstyle, but just mostly amp it more. I think they gotta change a certain few mechanics, because some, based on the talent, certain abilities clash against one another. Certain mechanics clash in order to work well. They just gotta fix that to make it feel good to play, feel fun to press your buttons. Besides that, it doesn't have to be completely awful. But some of the toolkits that hunters are getting, yeah, it doesn't have to be bad. I'm still probably gonna play Survival. I'm gonna check it out for sure. You play Classic? I play it on the side, but not like stream it. I was actually thinking, do like a Thursday stream on Twitch when I did play Classic and listen to music and shit. But it's like it's not for the sake of playing Classic. It's mostly just for DMCA thing with Twitch and music. Because a bunch of my friends on Twitch are a little like shaky about DMCA on Twitch, and like, oh, I better play like non-copyright music. And a lot of them usually listen to their favorite tracks, their favorite tunes, and they have the Twitch chat recommend them songs or, you know, request songs or whatever. And it's usually fun, and it just feels like a good portion of their fun bit of content that they regularly do has been just taken out. And it's almost like a little bit of that enjoyment on Twitch almost like gone. Or maybe it looks from my perspective that it's like almost as like part of it is gone. So I was just gonna do like a stream on Twitch with all the most copyrighted fucking big banger songs that you would expect to get DMCA'd, because put your tinfoil hats on, but I don't think the DMCA thing is nearly as massive as some people have seen. I mean, I've seen some of the emails people have gotten with the DMCA, but the person that's filing, it says RIAA, which is like Recording Industry of America Association or something. Essentially, those guys don't file DMCAs. They would contact the studio or contact your ISP, so your ISP will be the one filing the DMCA or sending your DMCA request. It wouldn't be the RIAA. But some of the names, so anybody can GoDaddy a website and make it that RIAA is the one DMCAing you when they don't. They wouldn't be doing it in the first place. And some of the names that people have said, like Cake, but you guys probably don't know Cake by the Ocean. That song I played right now for you, but on YouTube you can't really do that. Something like that, right? It's Jim Jonas singing or whatever. You probably would have heard it on the radio. So one chick got an email, and it was a DMCA notice. The DMCA was posted as artist named Cake, song named By the Ocean. The artist is DNCE, song named Cake by the Ocean. So it's like whoever the fuck sent it made it look official, but I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. And it was so sad seeing everybody just purge their clips. Where now Twitch is like, oh, hey, we'll mute clips now if there's an issue. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, Esfand sits there playing classic World of Warcraft, still playing his boomer rock of day, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying it in a mean way or anything, but like boomer music that you would listen to while playing some good old-fashioned classic World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Like he grinds BGs for honor, and he listens to like popular-ass songs that you would think, oh yeah, that definitely would be DMCA'd. But it's like he's not getting DMCA'd. His clips have DMCA'd. It's all the fucking popular songs you can think of, old school ones, right? Fucking the Ace of Spades. You think that motherfuckers wouldn't like to get a piece of that money? I'm pretty sure the record label would be like, a streamer playing our music, money, and we'll DMCA the shit out of it. But he's fine. It doesn't do anything. So it's like you have some people that are no music, no nothing, and it's just like a dead air stream. Maybe they're playing a game. Hopefully it's exciting. But it's just like, it's kind of awkward. And there's other people that are doing whatever the fuck they want, and nothing is happening to them. So it's just like, I don't even know if this DMCA thing is real. So my thought was, on a Thursday, which is my day off, do something WoW on Twitch, and play whatever the fuck popular song I can think of. Right? And just be like, hey, friends, because I wouldn't want to recommend some of our friends on Twitch be like, yo, you guys should go back to playing your normal music. Because God forbid if something bad happens to them, right? On my Twitch, what do they do? Suspend my Twitch account? I don't even stream on Twitch. I don't even watch Twitch that much anymore. I just pop in to say, hey friends, to stream on Twitch. Say hello, how you doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. That's it. Like, I would have the least to lose. Well, those guys, that's their thing. They stream on Twitch. There's a whole audience they're trying to build. You know what I mean? So I was thinking just, yo, I'm just going to fucking walk in a minefield and see what happens. If I can get blown up, no big deal. You know, and then just like, okay, well, don't do what I did. If I'm fine, they're probably safe too. And they can go back to having fun and more life in those teams. That's all I'm saying. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I actually need to really strongly think about it. Maybe I will do it tomorrow because I need to do a whole setup for OBS. But boys, with that is 7:37. I got raid in a few moments. I got Vexiona and Soccer Boss, which I'm just going to sit for that. I'm just going to sit. Plant my ass in my seat and sit for that fight. Because that's all we have. Then we do a quick Jaina run, which we skip to Jaina because now they had to skip in the dungeon on raid. Do Jaina for like one person that still needs Jaina mount, maybe two, and then call it early week. And maybe get together with my guildies and do some alpha dungeons, and I can test stuff out. That'd be super fun. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are fucking beautiful. I'll see most of you Friday for duels, maybe Thursday Twitch thing. I'll think about it. But anyway, boys, peace.